Live at Collectco for Monday night's live Facebook sale. Noticed I didn't say record sale because there's no records tonight, unless I decide to change my mind. Just joking, there's no records tonight. So let's go ahead and get this shared everywhere. I'll let everyone else get it shared as well. Let's actually move this. Actually, well, that's okay. I'll sit on the edge like I used to. All right. So, hello, Carlene. Hello, Philip. Let's get this shared. Boom, there it is. Let's get it first sent into our group message. Hope everybody's in our group message. Let's send it there. All right, now let's get it shared in all the proper locations, such as here and here. And well, I don't know if they'll allow it there. I'll wait on that group. I can't remember if I never did go back and look and see if they were approving those or not, but that's okay. Let me get to my chat here. I like this zoomed in look. This is what I was wanting the last time. Much better. All right, so what I need y'all to do is share the feed for me, meaning, yeah, you can take that entire thing, actually. You can share the feed for me. If you're on Facebook, there's an arrow that looks like a share button. You can click that. That means you're sharing. And if you're sharing, you can share it to your personal page. You can share it to, a lot of different places. Your personal page, your groups. You can send it in Messenger. But tonight, we're going to be selling some coins and silver we just got in, along with on sale, I repeat, on sale case knives. I got some new ones that are brand new that are probably retail. Of course, you know, we always discount any kind of new retail as well. And then let me show you this collection here we picked up. Let me move this off to the side. I found a couple proof sets behind the counter when I was doing some spring cleaning the other day. And I've got this entire tub right here. Let me get it over here. I've got this entire tub. This one tub is going to be most of tonight's sale, which is currency, silver bars, silver dollars, graded silver. This is what we're going to be going through. All kinds of different collectible silver rounds, bullion, fractional, halves. That's going to be the majority of tonight's auction. We're probably going to sell that entire tub of stuff for the majority of tonight's auction. So, along with case knives and other new stuff we've recently got in. So, without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to announce we are beginning. Let me get these moved right over here. I think y'all know we usually start off with a couple auctions, so let's do that right now. Lag Andrew Jackson. Let's start off. Let me get these. Let's start off with a currency auction. Let me see what I got over here. Let's see what some of these $1 notes are consecutive, so let me make sure I don't mix anything up. Here we go. Let's start with this. I know I don't have any consecutive of these because it's not. There we go. We have a 1934 $5 silver certificate. That's not on the bill. That's just on the sleeve. Let me give that a good look. This will be our first auction tonight. It's a 1934 silver certificate, $5 note. That is going to be a $15 start. I bet we'll have Brandon Jones bid. He'll at least be our first bidder. $15 start on that. That'll be our first auction as I try to get some of this situated. We'll run this in a second. This is a United States Navy fixed blade. United States Navy fixed blade. Military issue. We will be putting that up for auction in just a second. Okay, so as y'all know, as we do auctions, I can see everybody's bids right here. You can also see them on the screen. If you want to watch on YouTube, you can watch on YouTube as well. There is our auction. I'm going to try to keep everything else that's not being for sale out of the frame, except for maybe some stuff you can see. Actually, let me just put this stuff behind me. I can get to it a lot easier. Turn it around. And we'll put that up for auction in just a second. And I'm going to start grabbing some case knives out of here. I think these are some we need to discount. We've had before. I don't have these in the case, and I think there's some older dates. Can I get a calculator, please? Probably 2 over there. I had 2 up here last night. Thank you. Okay, Ontario. This brand here, I have no idea. I hadn't even looked at it. It doesn't look like it says that. Usually they're K-bar. I think it's a K-bar. Usually those are K-bars. Okay, so this is what's up for auction right here. This is a 1934 $5 silver certificate. That is up for auction right now. High bid is $25 with Tommy Jones. First knife, let's see what we have here. I believe it's a John Wayne knife. It is. We have a 2-blade trapper. I've got 3 of them. I would love to sell them all to at least 3 people watching right now. That one's new. Let me make sure this is the same thing. This one's new. I think last time we had these out was around Christmas. And we haven't put them anywhere since then. They've been in the back in a tub. So let me try to discount those one more time. And let me do some math here. They're stickered at $129.99. Okay. Let's see. Let's do these for $78. $78. That's a new case, John Wayne. Officially licensed product. Has the John Wayne box there. Case trapper. If I've done my math correctly, that is right at 40% off. John Wayne officially licensed product. From Case Knife. 2-blade trapper. If you want one of those, $78 buy it now. I have 3 of them. That's about the cheapest those are going to get. How does this work? You bid in the comments. Shane, I think you bought from us before. Hadn't bought since the name change. That means you hadn't bought from us in over a year. But nothing's changed. You just buy. We'll sell it to you. We'll invoice you. $7 in limited shipping. You can pick up here locally. All right, Trent Shirley has the $5 note for $26. Trent Shirley has that for $26. That's going twice, going 3 times. Tommy Jones is back in at $28. So if anybody decides they want one of these, I'm going to be going through a lot of case knives tonight. I think last week we didn't have too much left over after I went through them a couple times. I'm going to be showing you stuff. We're going to be discounting it. And that's what we're going to do all night. You're local. So yeah, you can pick up usually by the next day. And I'm going to have on sale case knives tonight. We're about to, our spring shipment will be here before you know it. And we'll have a ton of new stuff. And right now I'm kind of just going back through the old stuff and discount it. All right, so we have, what I'll do is on the case knives, I'll tell you the price to comment if you want to buy one. So I'm going to tell you the price, what the on sale price is. And then it's like a first come, first serve. Most of these are going to be 20-25% off. So this is a brand new in-box chestnut bone smooth trapper. This is originally $59.99. I'll do this one for $45. If anybody wants one, you just comment $45. That's a new in-box chestnut bone trapper, new from case. That's a $45. Buy it now. New in-box. And I believe that is a 2022. That is a 2022. All right, Tommy says he's out. Looked like it was between Trent and Brandon, and then Tommy and Trent. Tommy's out. So this is sold to Trent Jones, or excuse me, Trent Shirley. Trent Shirley for $29. First auction tonight, sold. That's sold to Trent Shirley, $29. Tommy Jones wants one of these case knives for $45. Let me make sure that's the same thing. It is. We're going to sell one of those to Tommy Jones for $45. Does anybody else want one? Does anybody else want a chestnut bone smooth trapper? Those are a $45 buy it now if you want one. That's over there. Okay, I've got a couple proof sets here. Like I said, I found these doing some spring cleaning. This is a 1964 proof set, all silver, of course, except the nickel and the penny. 1964. This is the envelope's in really good condition too, if that matters to you. So that has at least a silver quarter, a half, and a dime. It's a 64 proof set, really good condition. We're talking, we'll start that for a $25 start. $25 start for the 1964 proof set, and this will be a choice auction. I'm also putting in a 1962 proof set. 1962 proof set. So there's your next two auctions. Those are going to be a choice. Your choice between the 64 and the 62. Your choice between the 64 and the 62. Those are now up for auction. Mark Barker's in. Jeff Duncan also wants a chestnut trapper. Sell that to Tommy Jones for $25. We're going to sell Mr. Andrew Jackson a John Wayne knife for $75. Does anybody else want one? Brand new John Wayne trapper, Mr. Andrew Jackson. That's sold to you for $75. So right now we got Tommy Jones at $28 on choice on these three knives. Let's see what the next on sale case knife is. If anybody's watching for the first time, anything you want to buy, it's very easy. You just comment what you want to buy or by the magic number I'm telling you, such as whatever the on sale price is. We will gladly sell it to you, and then we will recognize you're a first time buyer or you hadn't bought from us in a while, and then we will give you instructions from there. But like I said, the last time these hadn't been shown. I don't know when the last time they've been shown, but I'm going to be discounting them. Some of these are fairly recent. Moving merchandise, as they call it. This is a Amber Bone Peach Seed Jig Canoe. Amber Bone Peach Seed Jig Canoe, new in the box. By the way, Mark Barker, you're out on the proof sets. Tommy Jones has that going once, going twice. If for any reason you're out, say out, and I'm going to sell those pretty fast and move on to the next lot. The canoe was originally $68.99. Let's do those for $51. $51 on that. Brand new. This one has even the canoe etching on the blade. Brand new from case, and that is in the carbon steel box. Carbon steel. Amber Bone Peach Seed Jig Canoe. That's a $51 buy it now. $51 buy it now. All right, so Tommy has the high bid on these proof sets at $28. That's a 62 Franklin proof and a 64 Kennedy proof. Those are going twice, going three times. I'm about to sell those to Tommy for $28. If anybody decides they want a case canoe, $51. $51 new in box. $51 new in box. I'm about to end these auctions. Let me see what this next knife is. It's a Ducks Unlimited canoe. Ducks Unlimited Antique Bone Smooth Canoe. Here's the knife. Has the hunting dog on it with the ducks. Very cool design on the handle. That is going to be a buy it now price of $71. $71 on that. There's the knife. New in box. We've just had it out for display. These are all case. Yes, this is a Ducks Unlimited officially licensed by Case. That's a $71 buy it now. First come, first serve. I only have one. All right, these are sold to Tommy Jones for $28. Tommy, I'm assuming you want both of them. If you want only one, let me know which year. But I'm selling both of those to you for $28. I'm assuming you want both. But if not, let me know. Tommy's a guy who usually takes both of them. Okay, let me put up our next piece of currency. This is a 1917 $1 note. He wants the 1962, so give Mark Barker the 1964. Okay, so he wants the 62 and give Mark Barker the 64. Next auction is a Kevin Tays. If you want the Ducks knife, well, you're so far the only one that's commented, but make sure you always comment the price I'm saying, because that's what I look for first. But we're going to sell that to Kevin Tays for $71. That's sold to Kevin Tays. Next auction is a United States note, Series 1917. Let me get it in the picture here. Sorry, the camera monitor is behind me, so sometimes I got to pay attention to what I'm showing. This is going to be a $75 start. $75 start. Series 1917. It is circulated. That's one I hadn't seen in a while. One time I had a stack of them. $75 start on that. Large note. Okay, I've got 2 Miss Pac-Man rounds left. I'm going to do these for $40 tonight if anybody wants them. If you want those, comment 40. I have 2 of those left. Last 2 we had in our display case. That's Miss Pac-Man rounds. Miss Pac-Man rounds. That's a $40 buy it now. These are 1 ounce silver. They are colored, as you see, with a really cool game pattern on the front and the game pattern on the back. Those are 1 ounce, and those are from what country? Niue. Most of these are from Niue. Those are a $40 buy now if anybody wants those. You can comment 40 or Miss Pac-Man. I have 2 of those left. Those aren't being made anymore. I wish they were. We've sold a bunch of them. 2 of those left for 40 and 40 if anybody wants one. Paul Brothers wants one. Does anybody else want one? Paul may want both of them. Right now, Paul, I'm going to put you down for one. If anybody else decides they want one, let me know. High bid on the $1 note right now is Michael McCarter for $100. All right, let's get 2 auctions going at the same time. I'm going to ask for one thing. If you're bidding on this knife, put K, put the letter K, and then put your bid so we know you're bidding on the knife. Otherwise, it may end up in total chaos and confusion, and that's not what we want. This is obviously a used. It says on the tang, it says USMC. United States Marine Corps. And over here, this says, I believe it says K-bar, K-A-B-A-R. And it's obviously got some aging to it, so I can't make out a lot about it. But I'm going to put this up for bid. Starting bid, $25. So you put a K, and then your $25 bid. There's United States Navy. The United States Navy is etched on the leather sheath. That's a $25 start. I might take the Sonic one. Yeah, same thing. I'll go ahead and put you down for one if you're interested. But we have Sonic the Hedgehog, 1 ounce silver rounds, proof. Very cool. Those are also a $40 buy it now. Those are also a $40 buy it now. $40 buy it now on those as well. So, Paul, if you want one, I'm going to go ahead and mark it down. Let me know if that's not right. And if anybody decides they want the other one, let me know. We have 1 Sonic left and 1 Miss Pac-Man. Those are $40 buy it nows. Okay, so the note, we had 75, 75, 76, 80, 80, 80, 88, 100, 101, 110, 110 with Michael McCarter. 110 with Michael McCarter. There it is. Michael McCarter has that for $110. That's going once, going twice to Michael McCarter. If anybody's out, please say out. Trent Shirley, you were the next high bidder, actually. And then before that, I believe it was Tommy Jones. So right now, we've got Michael McCarter at 110. And we got multiple people bidding on the K-bar knife. Ryan Key right now is the high bidder at $45. The only thing I've shown is 3 case knives I've got over here. Those are 75, 51, and 45. That's the 3 knives I've shown so far tonight. And now I have 2 silver rounds left, which is Miss Pac-Man and Sonic the Hedgehog. We've sold 1 of each. We have 1 of each left. Those are a $40 buy it now. I'm going to also put those right over here. I guess y'all can see those in the frame, can't you? Good. Sometimes I don't know what's here on the table, but I'm glad y'all can see some of that. So high bid on this is 112, and high bid on this is 45. If for any reason you're done bidding, let me know. Ryan Key has this going once, going twice. Other piece of silver that I'm willing to discount tonight. This has been hanging around since Christmas. I'm going to do $5 off. It's our very last one. Season's Greetings from The Simpsons. If you want that, you can comment $38. 38. 38. Season Greetings. That's a 1 ounce proof. Tuvalu silver round from The Simpsons. Officially licensed 2022. Niue. Queen Elizabeth there on the back. That's a $38 buy it now. That's the last one of those we have. They're gone. 2022 season greetings. That's a $38 buy it now. $38 buy it now. Okay, this knife is, we have some people's bids coming in late. The high bid on this right now is $45 to Ryan Key. We just had 2 more bids come in, 35 and 38. The high bid on that's 45. Trent Shirley's at 118 on the note. Michael McCarter, you're back out. And that's where we're at on those 2 right there. Okay, so I got 2 auctions going. Not a whole lot more I can do except wrap these up and show you another knife. Let's see what we have in here. Abalone. Abalone? 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 It's one of the 2. This is stickered. Oh, I've got 2 different ones. Okay, let's do this one first. This is a tiny trapper. This is a tiny trapper. We don't have any of these in the display case right now. The on-sale price for this is $115 buy it now. $115 buy it now. $115 buy it now. That is a abalone tiny trapper. Abalone tapper tiny trapper. It's a lot of words. A lot of words for just a little tiny knife, right? Amazing handles. Case's most prized handle material. Next to Stag. And then probably True Mother of Pearl. That's on sale. First time I've probably marked one of these down in a long time. And it's just been in a tub in the back before it goes into the display case for a few more months. $115 buy it now on that. It is stickered $129.99. It is stickered $129.99. Don't think long on that one. Think long, you think wrong. Yep, let me just put that right back there for now. Let's get our auctions updated. High bid on this was $120 with Michael McCarter. Trent says out, so that's going twice, going 3 times. The K-bar, we had $46.50, $46 and $50. Gary Samuels was in first at $50. Yeah, Gary Samuels was in first at $50. So Ryan, you're out. Eric Self, you're out. The K-bar fixed blade is at $50 of Gary Samuels. He's the high bidder. And I'm about to take this off the table. Michael McCarter, as soon as it leaves the screen, that's sold to Michael McCarter for $120. That's sold to Michael McCarter for $120. Would you do $135 on the 3 canoes? Whew, can't do that. They were stickered. We're talking originally $69. So yeah, can't do that. We haven't had, what's these? These are just been out since January of this year. We just got those in. So yeah, I was at what, 51? Yeah, maybe a few more dollars. We can make it around 150 for the 3. That's 50, 50, 50. 150 for the 3. That's about the best I can do right now. Okay, that was what was this? $115 buy it now on the mini trapper. Yep. So I'm going to put that away for right now. If anybody decides they want that, let me know. The K-bar is at 55, now 56. I'm going to set that right over there. Let's see what else I got in here. I've got 6503. That is a Bone Stag Rust Lock. Before I do that, let me get another auction right here. They're bidding on the fixed blade. Let me see if I got another piece of currency. Well, actually, let's do a choice lot on some silver. Let's do a choice lot on some silver. Let me grab a handful of silver pieces out of here and see what we got. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do these for 35 on the Simpsons coin. Sure. Let's go ahead and sell that to Philip Sweet for $35. That's sold to Philip Sweet for $35. All right, let me see what I've grabbed here. I think they're all Eagles. Let me see. Hoping I got a variety of dates. It looks like I have. Is it a mini trapper or a tiny trapper? It's a tiny trapper. It's a little bitty one. It's a little bitty one. All right, so let's do a choice lot on some Silver Eagles. $30 start. $30 start. These are all uncirculated BU Silver Eagles, $30 start. There's a 2001. If you're bidding on these, put S for silver. S for silver. There is a 2015. 2015. 2016. Philip's persistent. He will comment the same thing 9 times in a row until I acknowledge it. 2021. 2021. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't though. Sometimes I'm going so fast, I don't see it. 1994. 1994. So this can be a choice lot of Silver Eagles. There's 245. There's another 2010. Let me get that one matched up. No, there wasn't a 2010 out yet. So that's all a different year. There's a 2000. I think so far they're all different years. That's what I like. A 2022. That should be type 2, the new back on that one. $30 start on this lot. There's another 2022, and that's not a Silver Eagle, but to make it balanced, there's a 1922 piece dollar. 1922 piece dollar. Okay, so where are we at on the K-bar? We had 65 of Ryan, 65 with Gary, 66 with Ryan, 67 with Gary, 68 with Ryan. Ryan Key is at $68 on the K-bar. Y'all need to start bumping that up in like $10 increments. Y'all need to do those. You're more likely to win something if you start bumping it up $10 and $20 at a time, right, Tanner? Yeah, it makes things go a lot faster too. These $1 bids are killer in a bad way. Silver Eagle 31, 32. Steely Rapier has the high bid, and this will be a choice lot. Your pick on the year for $32 each. So high bidder will get pick on whatever those 10 coins you want. Whatever 10 coins you want. You know, Heritage Auctions, when something gets over $100,000, they make them bid in $50,000 increments, I'm pretty sure. Now, that's what I'm talking about, $50,000 increments. Silver Eagle, Steely Rapier is at $32. He's the high bidder on that, going once, going twice. Trent Shirley, you're out, and Eric Self has this for $70. While everybody's contemplating that and getting their bids in, let me show you the next on-sale case knife. It looks like it may be right here. This is a Bone Stag Rust Lock. Those are stickered for $79.99. $79.99. We're going to do 25% off. I'm going to do these for $59. $59 for the Bone Stag Rust Lock. Bone Stag Rust Lock. Those are $59.99, or would be $59.99 after 25% off. We're going to do them for a $59 buy it now. $59 buy it now. If anybody wants one of those, just put 59. I'll know what you're buying. That's a Bone Stag Rust Lock. Bone Stag Rust Lock. Let's sell one to Tommy Jones. Well, the bidding has stopped on all the silver and knives. I'm about to wrap something up. Eric Self's going to end up with a fixed blade if no one else bids. Gary and Ryan, I haven't seen any more bids. No one has said out, but Eric's about to get that for $70 if no one else bids. Do they have clips? No, they don't. No clips on these. There's one for Tommy. There's one for Tori. Andrew, if you decide you want one, I may have one more in this box. I believe I do. Shane says he's out. Gary's back in at 71. And the high bid on the silver now is Michael McCarter at 35. Ryan says he's out. All right, so now it's between Gary and Eric on the fixed blade. Between Gary and Eric. Gary's at 71. Another $1 bump. No one was listening to me. He said, let Gary have it. Okay, so final call. Gary Samuels has this for 71. Silver Eagles are at 35. Let me see what the next... I've seen some people be the high bidder for a long time and then get a $1 bump and then say they're out. And I'm like, wow, $1. That made or broke somebody's decision. That was a deal breaker, which I seen a guy argue at the flea market one time over 25 cents. So I seen a $400 deal get crushed over 25 cents. But that's what happens when you're dealing with coins and knives. It comes down to pennies. It comes down to pennies. Tommy Jones is back in on the Silver Eagles at 37. Michael McCarty, you're out. And this is about to be sold to Gary Samuels. Going twice, going 3 times, 4 times, It's off the screen. That's sold to Gary Samuels for $71. Gary, that's been laying in our back room for about a year. That's been laying in our back room for about a year. I found it last night or 2 nights ago. There is no telling what's our back room, to be honest. There's knives laying around on shelves, coins. There's records been back there buried now for 5 years. Literally buried. You'd have to spend 3 hours moving records to get to records. Is this all the same knife? 22. Yeah, this is all the same knife here. We got 6 of these. Give me 1 second. I'll put that one on sale. High bid on the coins is Michael McCarter at $40. What are the years? 2001, 2015, 2016, 2021, 1994, 2010, 2000, 2022, 2022, and a 1922 piece dollar. Any Jordan rookies? I've sold all those. I have sold all those. Those are long gone. I've got Kobe rookies, but no. There for a while, when Michael Jackson stuff skyrocketed when he died. Fortunately, Michael Jordan's still alive, but during COVID, when Jordan stuff like quadrupled, or not quadrupled, it 20x'd in value overnight, I had just got a rookie from somebody, and I regret selling it because what I sold it for, about 2 weeks later, they were about 3 times as much. So some of that stuff went down. A lot of those Jordan cards have went down, but most of them have actually. But a lot of them are still up, including this rookie. That used to be, you used to go on and buy a near mint one for $1,500. I think that cost you about 30 grand now for a nice near mint one. All right, we have a bundled, uncirculated, consecutive set of 2013 uncirculated $2 notes. That would be 25 consecutive $2 notes. Starting bid, let me do some math here. Let's see. Yeah, starting bid, $100. Starting bid, $100. Consecutive $2 notes. Michael McCarter's out. Tommy Jones, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are sold to Tommy Jones for $42. Tommy, let me know what years you want. After he claims whatever years he wants, it's first come, first serve on all the others. Brandon's in at 100 on the $2 notes. Brandon is in at 100 on the $2 notes. Now, this on-sale case knife is a Caribbean Blue saw cut jig medium Stockman. Sticker price $63.99. We haven't had these long. I've got 6 of them though. I'm going to do these for $47. If you want one of these, comment $47. $47 if you want one of these. Caribbean Blue Stockman, new in the box from case. That's a $47 buy now. I have 6 of those available. Tori McCoy wants one. There's one for Tori. Jeff Duncan wants one. There's one for Jeff. I've got 4 left. Tommy wants a 2001 Silver Eagle. It looks like he's just taken one. Is that right, Tommy? 2001? If so, that's sold to Tommy Jones for $42. That leaves a 1994 is still available. Let's sell that to Stephen Goodall. Stephen Goodall gets that, 1994. That leaves 2015, 2015, 2021, 2010, 2000, 2022, 2022, and then the 1922 piece dollar. Anybody else on those? Stephen Goodall also wants a 2022. Brandon Jones has the $2 notes for $100. Final call. I'll show the other large horse blanket notes in just a second, Michael. Final call on this. Michael McCarter wants the 1922 piece dollar. These are all 42. Anybody else? Let me show you what Eagles are left. That is a 2015. Let me get them a little closer so you might want to take a look at them as I'm calling them off. We have a 2015. These are all BU in new airtights. Brand new airtights. 2016. 2021. 2010. 2000, and 2022. Derek Jones is in at $110 on the $2 notes. So we're bidding on these $2 notes right here. Derek Jones is at 110. Brandon Jones, you're out. These are $42 if anybody wants them. The Case Caribbean knives were a $47 buy it now. I have 4 of those left. I'm going to put all that right over here. Okay, looks like we got currency up for bid. So while we're selling currency, let me grab some graded coins. Let's see. Now, I know this one right here was not cheap at whatsoever, and I don't think this one was either. Let's do the 2 silver first, because I think that's completely different price range, and that's I try to keep stuff that's at least similar in price range. So let's do these 2 first. If you're bidding on these, put G for graded, or yeah, let's do G for graded, and then your bid. We have one of first 5,000 struck Australia 2007 silver koala MS69 proof. On the right is a 2007 China Panda early release MS70. Let's do a $35 start. Put G for graded. G for graded. That's a $35 start on those, I think. Let me check my sheet one more time. Yeah, we'll start them for 35. 35 on those. Hope y'all didn't hear my neck right then. All right, Derek, you're out on the notes. Brandon has that for 125. We got 3 bidders, now 4 bidders on the graded. 35, 35, 35, and 36. I'll do the other 2 separate. And when this currency ends, I'll put up some more. Now, let me figure out what else I can show as a buy it now. We got some new silver I can put up as a buy it now. Let's show those. Do you want to do the one in the box first or the one out of the box? On what's that? Tanner says do the ones out of the box first. All right. Let's do those then. Snap, crackle, pop. That's what my neck sounds like. Derek Jones, just let me know if you're in or out on the notes. As soon as he says out, I'm selling those. So if anybody wants to bid, you might as well say that's a final call. Let's see here. Actually, is that? Okay, I'll go ahead and do these. I don't want to confuse too much going on in the bids, but I don't think we can with these. Yeah. These are going to be a... These are going to be $46 if you want one, say, Batman. $46 if you want one, say, Batman. This is actually a 1-ounce silver batarang. That is 1-ounce silver. That's actually a real government minted coin. That has a face value of $5 from what country? Is that Niue? Samoa? These are just loose and airtight. These are just loose and airtight. These are just loose and airtight. The ones in a box are colored, and I'll be showing those in a second. These are loose and airtight. I have some that's in a box. They're obviously going to be more expensive. They're colored. They're in a tin. But these are $46 if you want one, say, Batman. There's one for Steely Rapier. There's one for Paul Brothers. And there's one for Philip Sweet. How many of these we got, Tanner? About 10 or 12? We got about 10 or 12 of these. $46. Want one, say, Batman. Very cool. I can't believe that's 1 ounce. I mean, the way they've minted that to make it so large. I mean, it doesn't look like it has any different thickness as in a bar. And it's in an airtight. Yeah, that's from Samoa. That's from Samoa. Those are 1 ounce proof batarangs, $46. We got one for Steely, one for Paul Brothers, and one for Philip. Philip's out on the graded lot. High bid on the graded lot is with Trent Shirley at $39. Trent Shirley's at $39. His choice on that or his choice on that. Derek's out on the currency, so that is sold to Brandon Jones for $125. Final call on this, and let's see what other new piece of currency I've got in here. We got a lot of cool stuff. Where's the large notes at? Let me get to some of those. Paul's at 40 on the graded. I was about to say, those are going cheap. All right, let's do the $5 note. Let's do the $5 note. This is a 1914 $5 Federal Reserve. That's the horse blanket size, as they call it, the large style. As you can see, much bigger than any standard issue currency we get today. That's Series 1914. Signatures are white and melon. Circulated. That is going to be a $65 start. $65 start. $5 Federal Reserve note. That's now up for auction. Trent Shirley, you're out on the graded. You're out on the graded. If you want to bid on this, please put C for currency. C for currency. C for currency. Batarangs are $46. I'll show the other one in just a second. I got more knives to put up. Michael McCarter is at 65, 70. Trent Shirley's back in on the 2 graded coins at 41. Paul Brothers, you're out. I encourage you to keep bidding. I encourage everybody to keep bidding. You don't want to be out, do you, Tanner? You don't want to be out. Where did these come from? Just somewhere in the back, huh? Wow, I hadn't seen some of these in a long time. We probably hadn't unboxed these before. Are these even stickered? They're stickered. Wow, let's see what we got here. Pocket worn. We're going to put them on sale. Grade is now at 44. The currency's at 95. I gotta already stand up and stretch. Plus, I'm on a fasting diet. I just ate about an hour ago. First time I'd ate in 23 hours. It wasn't bad either. I've drank probably 3 gallons of water, but I've actually have a lot more energy, and I'm not even eating as much bad food, so something's working. Okay, I'm going to be drinking a lot of water, though, especially as hot as it is in this store. I feel like I'm in a sauna. This is a pocket-worn mini trapper. A pocket-worn mini trapper. Let's take a look at this. Ah, very nice. Pocket-worn mini trapper. 2-blade. This is going to be stickered at $59.99. Let's do them on sale, also for $47. I see that I have 3 of them. I have 3 of them. $47 buy it now. New in-box, pocket-worn mini trapper. Greg Gentry wants one. There's one for Greg Gentry. There's one for Jeff Duncan. Who else wants one? Greg actually was first. He wants all 3. That's his prerogative. Jeff gets all 3 of them. Sorry. Excuse me, Greg gets all 3 of them. Sorry, Jeff. First person to claim can also pick quantity. He gets all 3 of those. Let me make sure. I see one more red box in this tub. Let me make sure Greg doesn't want 4. If not, if there is another one, he can take all 4. Or Jeff, I can give you one as well. The high bid on the currency is $102 with Michael McCarter. And this is a Series 1914. The signatures are white and melon. And the high bid on the graded coins, are with Paul Brothers at $44. Trent Shirley, let me know if you're in or out. Trent Shirley, let me know if you're in or out on the graded coins, because Paul Brothers was at $44. Trent Shirley's the high bidder on the currency at $111. I've got one more. No, that's not a pocket worn. That's not a pocket worn. So sorry, Jeff, I only had 3 of those. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see what we have here. Trent's out on the graded, going twice, going 3 times on those graded coins. I'm about to sell those to Paul Brothers for 44 and then put up some more. I've got 3 6.5 Bone Stag. 6.5 Bone Stag medium Stockman. He says, give one to Jeff, please, if he wants it. Okay, that's up to you. And Jeff, if you want to surrender one, wow. Classic Bone Stag. New in the box. These are stickered at $69.99. I'll do these for a $55 buy it now. $55 buy it now. Michael McDowell is the high bidder on the $5 currency note at 120. If anybody wants one of these, it's a $55 buy it now. $55 buy it now. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's Bone Stag. Tori McCoy says, sign me up. $55. Sell one to Tori McCoy. And Tanner, we've got a change on those pocket warrants whenever you, I think he's in the back getting stuff. Tanner's in the back, I think, getting stuff. Okay, and then this is sold to Paul Brothers for $44. Paul, let me know if you want the koala or the panda. Your choice there on the animals that you don't see every day here in Tennessee, right? There's none of those walking around in Murfreesboro. There's no koalas or pandas in Murfreesboro. All right, so those are Paul's. We had a change on the pocket warrant. I actually take one off Greg's and give it to Jeff. Those are $55, Tori McCoy. Paul Brothers wants the panda. Paul gets the panda, and that is a 40. That was sold for $44. I still have the koala. First of 1,000, and Tommy says he'll take it. All right, so sell that to Tommy, and then also give Tommy a canoe for $51. Give Tommy a canoe for $51. And high bid on the currency. Michael's out. Both Michaels are out. Michael McDowell and Michael McCarter. Trent Shirley has that for $121. Going twice, going 3 times. And now I've got 2 Bone Stag Stockmans left. 2 Bone Stag Stockmans left. I'm just going to leave this out of the box. This is going to be my display model. The currency is about to be sold, and I'm putting up 2 new auctions, including currency and silver. This is going off the table. And that's sold to Trent Shirley for $121. Okay, next, I think I got a couple consecutive. Let me do some of my small stuff and get it situated. You see I've got plenty to sell here tonight. Some $5 notes coming up soon. I had some consecutive stuff, and I think they got out of order, so let me fix that. We don't want anything out of order. We don't want to, these have been together for 100 years consecutively. We don't want to accidentally split them up. I have done that before. I bought some big currency collections before and accidentally split up consecutive serial numbers that had been together probably for 100 years almost. Let's see, this is D, G, V, Y. Okay, so none of those are matching. Yeah, let's do these here first. These are all consecutive, I think. V804, let's see, 53, 52, 53, 54, 55. So yeah, 4 consecutive $1 notes. These are series 1935, 1935E, uncirculated consecutive serial numbers. That's 4 serial numbers, all consecutive. They've been together since they left the bank that way. 35E, $40 start. $40 start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are now up for auction. Put C, if you want to bet on those, C for currency. C for currency. $40 start. All right, now let me grab something out of the coin box. What do we got over here in the coin box? The coin box. Yeah. Give me one. We'll do those as a buy now. Let me put up some auctions. All righty. Here we go, folks. These are going to be a $32 start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me grab one more. This is a mix of all kinds of stuff. There's Morgans in here. There's rounds. There's all kinds of stuff. Let's see what we got. Choice lot. Brandon's at 40 on the currency. Brandon's at 40 on the currency. These are going to be a $32 start. We have an 1887 Philadelphia Morgan silver dollar. We have an 1885 New Orleans. That's a nice one. 1985 New Orleans. $32 start on these. 1883. 1883. No mint mark. Philadelphia. Wow, look at the colors on that one. It's almost blue and purple. 1881 S. Very nice. 1881 S. And now we're getting into some silver bullion. Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen, 1 ounce silver round from Samoa, 2021. We used to have some of those. This looks like an A mark. That's the brand. 1 ounce silver Liberty Bell round. There's another Liberty silver round. There's an eagle on one side, a Liberty Bell on the other. An Australian Kookaburra. An Australian Kookaburra. That is a 2014, also a 1 ounce silver. Ah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man, the original Pac-Man, 40th anniversary, 1 ounce silver round. And Mrs. Pac-Man, 40th anniversary, 1 ounce silver round. There you have it. There's your next 10 silver pieces on a choice lot. Yeah, I guess if you're bidding on the currency, 40, but I'm about to sell that. I'm about to sell that to Brandon Jones for $40 because no one else has bid. Looks like everybody's bidding on these. Those are about to be Brandon's. Keep in mind, that's just $10 a piece for uncirculated 35E silver certificates. Pretty good deal when you're thinking about that, and they're all consecutive. So, I'm going to do that on a final call. Make sure no one's changed their mind after that. High bid on these now. Choice bid. Just bid as you please. $38 is the choice bid. Trent's in on the currency at 41. That's what I was thinking. I was like, let me make sure everybody understands what's going on here. Right, Tanner? What was the buy it now you just showed me? The Batman or Darth Vader? Yeah, all right. Let's do some Darth Vaders. We love Darth Vader. Anakin. It seems like every time we're doing a sale, I'm teaching Star Wars history. These are very cool. I might even keep one myself. Y'all know I've got my own silver stash. I like silver eagles. I like stashing silver eagles by the tube. But I like stuff like this as well. If you want one, put Darth or DV for Darth Vader. This is a $40 buy it now. These are, I think, are new, aren't they? Are these new? Yeah. 2022 Naiu Darth Vader 1 ounce silver rounds. Those are a $40 buy it now. 1 ounce silver Vader. You can put Vader too, Darth. Just don't put 40 because I think you'll be bidding on something else. Darth 40. That's a perfect comment, Jeff. That's a definition of a perfect comment right there. Jeff Duncan, Darth 40. I've got a handful of those if anybody wants one. Very, very cool. Let me show it to you. Get this piece of lint off my finger. Get that as close as I can. I feel like Paul Brothers needs one of these. That just came in. I tell everybody I'm psychic. Jeff Duncan gets one. Paul Brothers gets one. I know Pete's a Star Wars fan, but I don't know. Let me see if I can convince Pete to type in Darth 40. Anybody else? I'm trying to hypnotize you with it. Look how very nice. And Queen Elizabeth's on it. You get Darth Vader and Queen Elizabeth on the same coin. Not the same corn. Let's see. Blue case knife in the back. Pete takes a Darth Vader. Done. I convinced Pete as well. Now I'm going to convince Pete to buy a Caribbean Blue Bone Saw Cut Medium Stockman. $63.99. I think I did these earlier. What did I do these earlier for? What did we sell the Caribbeans for? $47, Pete. Caribbean 3-blade Stockman, $47. $47. $47. All right, I sold 3 Darth Vaders. I've got about 6 more left if anybody wants one. High bid on the coins. No, high bid on the currencies, 42. Let's get this figured out. So currency, 42. Trent, let me know if you're in or out. Brandon has those for 42. I need to sell those. They've been up for a while. And then the high bid on the silver is Paul Brothers for 38. High bid on the silver lot is 38. And Pete W wants a Caribbean blue. Trent's back in on the currency at 43. So Trent has the high bid on the currency for 43. Final call on the coins for 38. What's the bag of coins? That stuff we're going to be selling tonight. That's a whole tub full of silver dollars, silver halves, silver quarters, silver eagles, silver dollars, silver rounds, and there's another tub behind me. Let's see. All right. So, Brandon, you're back out on that. And this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Paul Brothers, your pick on these. Paul Brothers, your pick on these. There are some exceptionally nice Morgan silver dollars. If someone doesn't get those now very quickly, you're going to regret it. For $38, these right here, oh my gosh, I'm going to put those out. Those are more like $45 and $50 coins, especially that one right there. Don't think long. Brandon's back in on the currency at 45. Anybody else? Paul Brothers, that's your pick on anything in here. Paul Brothers, your pick on anything in here. $38. $38. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He wants both Pac-Man, one Liberty Bell, and a Kookaburra. He wants both Pac-Man. He wants a Liberty Bell, and he wants a Kookaburra. Those are sold to Paul Brothers. Trent Shirley's at 46 on the currency. Brandon Jones is out. Next was Warren Wilkie. He wants the 81S. That's sold to Warren Wilkie. That's a very nice coin. Where's Jason Crosland at? He would have bought that. He would have bid that up to $120 probably. That is sold to Warren Wilkie. Next was Tommy Jones on a Liberty Bell. That's sold to Tommy Jones. And let's see here. Next is Trent says, I'll take the Morgans. He does it. 1, 2, 3. Trent Shirley gets these 3 Morgans. Though everything I'm selling right now is $38, unbelievably. $38, I'll say. And make sure on that. Yeah, $38. All right, so those are sold. And now there's only one silver piece left, the Steve McQueen silver round. Who wants that to clear the board? It's a proof from Samoa, $38. These currency pieces here are sold to Trent Shirley for $46. $46, Trent, you get the 4 consecutive $1 silver notes, 46 bucks. One Steve McQueen left. Now, what do I have left in the currency? Tommy Jones says he'll take the Steve McQueen. What a legend. What an absolute legend. All right, let's do another large note. Let's do a choice. Let's see. Let's do a choice on these 2 Black Eagles. So what we're going to do, we're also going to bid, once again, C for currency. C for currency. The winning bidder will get to pick which one you want, the top one or the bottom. Let me show them really good, one good time, and then I'll show them again before we end. These are, should be Series 1899, yes. They have different signatures, so they're technically different. This is Vernon McClung, and this is Teehee and Burke. So this is a, let's do just a $55 start. $55 start, your choice on the Black Eagles. There's the backs, $55 start. Winning bidder can take both, or they can take number 1, which is on top, or number 2, which is on bottom. Bid C for currency. C for currency. So those are up for bid. Put those right there. Any gold tonight? No gold whatsoever. I have no gold for sale. I don't hold on to it long. That's a real good start on a Black Eagle. Let me grab another handful of silver. We got all kinds of different rounds and whatnots in here. I'm going to have to start them higher this time. Just kidding. Well, maybe not. All right, let's see what we got. A 2022 Australian kangaroo. These are a $35 start. There's coin number 1. We also have African wildlife elephant. We got a lot of animals tonight. There's a kangaroo, there's an elephant. I have a feeling Paul Brothers is going to need to bid on these. Well, we get all kinds of animals. There's a whitetail, buck. This is a gun and rod, 1 ounce silver round. If you want to bid on these, put S for silver. S for silver. These are going to be a $35 start. There's a bass fish, appears to be a largemouth. Prospector round, vintage prospector round, 1985. Well, if you were born in 85, you are now officially old. I'm sorry. I'm getting there too, don't worry. Pearl Harbor Memorial Round. That's in there. That's coin number 6. Wow. The Incredible Hulk. Now Paul has to bid. He's going to have to get a 3rd job. We have a Mrs. Pac-Man round. And the ones I'm not putting in the lot are different ones. Let's put a couple bars in there to make it different. Actually, let me put a couple more Morgans in there. 1889, 1889 O, and an 1889 Philadelphia. There's 2 Morgans. All right, so with that being said, now y'all realize how good of a deal Paul got earlier on the colored rounds and the TEP holders. I still have these for $40 if anybody wants them. If you want Mrs. Pac-Man, the colored one, or if you want the Sonic the Hedgehog, those are $40 buy it nows that say Pac-Man or Sonic. Now you realize how good of a deal that really is. Let's get everybody updated on the currency. High bid choice for the Black Eagles. Steely Rapiers at $81. Steely Rapiers at choice, $81 on the Black Eagles. High bid on the silver, you will get choice of any of these 10 coins. Philip Sweets at $37. Paul Brothers is at $39. Paul Brothers is at $39. Paul's, I think, one of the few people watching on YouTube. I hear sticking with records for coins are good. We have a few people watching on YouTube. Some people, if you've never been over to our YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe, or subscribe and follow, or whatever the current terminology that is. Okay. These are really cool, aren't they, Tanner? These Batmans. How many do we? We don't have many and we can't get any more. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's all we can get.
This is all we can get, and we have, what, about 6 of them? We got 5. I'm going to tell you the price first. They're $85. They only made 5,000. If you want one, say Batman. That's what I need to see. Batman, these are $85. Only 5,000 made. It comes in this slip case. Metal tin. This is a colorized black Batarang. It's a proof on a back, and it's colorized. I've got 1 left. Jerry and Philip gets 2. I've got 1 left. Those are really cool. There's the packaging. There's the COA and information. Metal lid. There's the slip case. 2 pristine. Going to Jerry and Philip unopened. So that means this one right here goes to the last one. Yeah, they actually are sealed. We actually have them sealed. So this is the last one I have left. It has been handled by yours truly, Chad Williams, and that's all. That's the first time that's been opened. But they actually are sealed. They actually are sealed. All right, so I got 1 left of those, $85. Okay, final call, $39, Paul Brothers. Going twice, going 3 times. Currency, $85 with Steely Rapier. Michael McCarter, you're out. Trent Shirley, you're out. Steely Rapier has his choice, his pick, number 1 or number 2 for $85. Final call on that. I have more case knives. I do have another one here. This is called my very first case. If you have a young man or woman that is getting to the age where they can carry a case knife now, this is what you want to give them. It's called my very first case. It's actually a red bone peanut. These are a $55 buy it now. It even comes in a little leather. That's the on sale price. Comes in this little, that's not leather, or is it? No, it's not leather, but it's some kind of little pouch. WR Case and Sons. Let me show you what it looks like. This is a $55 buy it now. If anybody wants one of these, $55. It says my first case. My first case, red bone, peanut. I actually have 2 of those. I think we have another one in the display cabinet. And what was the one Jeff Duncan wanted? It was a gray bone mini trapper. I don't think we have any of those in the display cabinet. Greg Gentry gets these. I have one more. Let's see if we can find Tommy Jones one. There is one more. I almost pulled it the other night to show it. There's one for Greg. And these auctions are finished. These are over. The auctions are done. Paul Brothers, your pick, $39. Anything on the table? Your pick, anything on the table as far as silver. And the currency is sold to Steely Rapier for $85. Steely Rapier for $85. Let me go see if I can find Tommy my first case. And let me see if I can find another gray trapper over there for Jeff Duncan. I actually may have a stray one somewhere. I've got one more, my very first case. I do have one more of those. If anybody wants one, hope you can hear me. My mic is wireless, but I'm about 10 yards away from the camera now. And I'm looking for a gray bone mini trapper. Actually, I don't see anything pocket worn. I think we're completely out of pocket worn. Well, except for the Caribbean blue, which I do need to show those again because they are so nice. I think this is one of my favorite colors I've seen. Let me grab a couple of these. I think this is my last 2 left. And gray over here. No, I don't think we got any more gray. We don't have hardly anything pocket worn except Caribbean blue. There's one for Tommy Jones. Tommy, I've got you down for my first case. I have one more of those left if anybody wants it. Okay. Let me get my chair and leg situated so I can sit back down. Would you run the educational horse blanket? Coming up next. Okay, before I stepped away, Paul Brothers had just won this lot for $39, and he wants Hulk and Pearl Harbor. That's a good decision. Hulk and Pearl Harbor to Paul Brothers. Steely Rapier wants both of these. Steely Rapier gets both of these, 85 and 85. 85 and 85. Those are sold to Steely Rapier. Paul Brothers got the silver rounds for $39. He took those 2. Next comment was Philip wanting the Hulk, already sold. Ryan Key wanted the Pearl, already sold. Tommy, you did get a very first case. How much for the first knife? Thanks. I will take the silver bass corn. I'm on corn tonight for some reason. I don't know if it's the food or the band. Tommy Jones wants the silver bass. Coin. Okay. These are $39. It's first come, first serve right now. Everybody has picked what they wanted. We have an Australian kangaroo, an African elephant, a white-tailed buck, a prospector, a Pac-Man, an 1889 Morgan, and an 1889 Morgan. And I have one additional bass. I can put one of those back in there. I have another bass if anybody wants it, or if Tom, if you want an additional one. Let me show those up front while I'm putting them away. These are $39 buy it now. There's the kangaroo. There's the African elephant. I can't wait to buy me an elephant. I'm going to have one day. And a giraffe. And a tiger. There's the bass. There's the prospector. I think there is a way you can legally obtain those. Heck, I might be doing live Facebook sales one night for exotic animals. Tanner says, I hope not. Tanner don't want to be tagging any wild tigers. Boy, that would be fun, though. Could you imagine the bids when I bring out a live tiger, one of those white ones, and I say, up for bid. We have a tiger. And then a giraffe. Okay. Boy, I might need to check my book right quick on this one. Give me 1 second. I think I'm pretty close of what I think I should start it, but let me look here. Yeah, I want a tiger, just like Tony Montana. He had that tiger at his wedding. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me do a quick book check. We have an 18, I think this is an 18, let me find it in here. Let me see, we're here. We have let me see the signatures. We have a Bruce and Roberts. Bruce and Roberts. This is 1896. I'll start that for $150 start. $150 start. 150 on that. Let's see. Yeah. Any more whitetail buck? I have at least one more of those. I have at least one more of those. I don't have any more Pearl Harbor. I do have more whitetail bucks. How much for the first knife? Which one are you referring to? We have Greg Gentry wants $2. There's one for Greg. These are $39. $39. There's $2. All right, that's all stuff that did not sell for $39. There's $2 for him, $39 and $39. And let me see. Mikey Hudson's in first at $150. If you're bidding on this, Mike put ED for education. Let's keep it at a capital C. Michael McCarter's back in at $155. If you're bidding on this, please put C for currency, and then your bid. And right here's what we're bidding on, that 1896 educational note. All right, let me put up some more silver. Do I got some bars over here? Let's see what we got in the bars department. I've got enough for a 10. Kid's first knife. Yes, that's 50, 55. 55, I have one left. Let me get some silver bars started. Any more graded silver? Yes, I got 2 more. Well, I've got 2 more graded coins back here. One of them's silver, one of them's not. Okay, silver bars, $35 start. There is a 1 ounce Indian Chief Buffalo bar. Has a buffalo on the back. I'm going to try to put up all different ones. There's an Englehart. Happy Halloween has the Headless Horseman on it. No date. That might be a good thing. Another Happy Halloween. A little bit different. Has a witch's hat and some witch's feet on it. $35 start on these. There's another Englehart. There's another Happy Halloween. That one has an owl and some pumpkins on it, a big rising moon. Let me see what else I got in the bars department. Got a Silvertown. These are $35 start. And I've got 2 more Engleharts. Make sure these aren't consecutive serial numbers. 45, 202. Well, they're close, but they're not. Sometimes you get consecutive serial number bars. Those are always really cool. Okay, let's show the currency. Up for bid is an 1896 educational note, $1 silver certificate. Why are we calling this an educational note? Well, if you look, it's awfully large and it has a lot of information on it. It has a lot of educational information on it. There's actually all kinds of stuff. There's names of presidents and leaders, and I think on the back, of course, you see George and Martha. It may even have some other denotations, but That's called an educational note for that reason, to keep it pretty simple. The signatures are Bruce and Roberts. The signatures are Bruce and Roberts. It is circulated. It is circulated. It is pretty circulated. I'm not going to say heavy. Yeah, I guess you could say heavily. I don't want to say too much bad about it. But I also want to remind everybody, these are very desirable. Very desirable. I just had my currency book out. This thing, when it gets close to uncirculated, oh my gosh. Let's see. What does one they sell for, like AU55? They're way up there. Let's see here. Or if you get into the 60s. Yeah, uncirculated 63. It's going to run you probably $2,500, $3,000 for an uncirculated one. You're getting up there, and even a decent one, a nice one, a really nice one is going to cost you $1,000 plus. I've had some that grade before. Haven't in a long time, but I've sold one of these before for $1,800. I know I've sold one for sure for $2,200. They got to be really nice though. High bid on this is Michael McCarter at 175. Michael McCarter's at 175. Pete's at 36 on the bars. Okay, now back to the case knives. I got 2 of these left. I'm going to do them for $55. These are so nice. This is the Caribbean Blue Pocket Worn. This is Pocket Worn Mediterranean. Mediterranean. Pocket Worn Mediterranean Blue Medium Stockman. If you want one of these, comment 55. 55. 3-blade Stockman. New in the box. Really like that color. What I've learned with case knives, more color the better. One sold to Pete W. I have one left. These are $55. High bid on the notes, $177. Pete has the bars for $36. Final call. Final call on the bars. $36. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 0, sold to Pete W. Okay, Pete, your pick, Buffalo or Indian, 4 Eagle Hearts, 3 different Halloweens, and then the Silvertown. Your pick. I've got 1 Pocket Worn. I've got the high bid on the educational note at 181 between Michael and Trent. Pete wants all 4 Eagle Hearts. Does anybody else want anything on the table? $36 buy it now. Those are all sold to Pete Weisgarber. I've got more Buffaloes. That's what I'm calling them, Buffaloes. Has the front and the back of what looks like a buffalo nickel. Liberty bars. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I've got different Halloweens. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 different patterns, and that's all I have. Yep. That's all I have in bars. Actually, I got 1 more Halloween. I'm about to take those off the table, if no takers. So yeah, 2, 4, 6 Halloween bars, 3 different patterns, a Silvertown, and then the Liberty Buffaloes. They're still bidding on the currency. 185 is the high bid. All right, let's keep some new stuff put up. There's all the bars. If anybody changes their mind, there's the Buffalo Indians. There's the Halloweens, and I have 1 Silvertown. Those are in airtights as well. All right, let me put up some more silver dollars. Let's see what we have here. These are going to be a $30 start. Yeah, let's do these for a $30 start. First, a nice 1923 piece. Very nice, actually. 1923 piece. I've got lots of Morgans to put in here. There's an 1878. 1878. We have a 1921. 1921. By the way, if you're watching anywhere in the United States, there is no tax on bullion here in Tennessee. So anything silver related currency, no tax. And we ship for $7 unlimited. So you can buy as much as you want. You can buy as much as you want $7 shipping. 1922 piece. 1879 Morgan. 1899 Morgan. 1923 piece dollar. 1923 piece dollar. 1922 piece dollar. Let me get one more out of the tub to make it balanced. And this is going to be a 1897 Morgan. 1897 Morgan. All right, I'll show those in detail in just one more second. Go over the mint marks. First, Larry Breeding wanted one of each bars. So there's a Buffalo for him. There's the Silvertown. There's one variant of Halloween. There is the other variant of the Halloween, and there's the other one. I'll keep all those new in the airtights they came in. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 silver bars for Larry Breeding, and that was $36. Jeff Duncan. I now have silver bars left. These are $36. We got 3 different Halloween patterns. Witch's hat, headless horseman, pumpkins, and owl. And then we got 3 buffalo Indian head. Those are $36. They're in new airtights. I've got 6 of those left if you want them, Jeff. Trent Shirley. Let me know if you're in or out on the currency. Michael McCarter's at $185. Tommy Jones bid first on these. Tommy Jones is in first. He's at $30. Trent, you're also out. Tommy has high bid on this for $30. And Michael McCarter has the high bid on that at $185. Paul Brothers wants 2 Buffalo. Sold to Paul Brothers, $36 and $36. Anybody else? We have Halloween, 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 and then the Buffalo. Trent Shirley's back in on the currency at $186. I also need to know about these right here. If not, I'm going to sell those to Tommy Jones for $30, his pick. This is a Frank Robinson photograph. Autograph by Frank Robinson. It's PSA DNA certified. It's authentic. It's a beautiful autograph. Dark blue Sharpie. If I would have paid to have that graded, that would be a 10. That is a perfect autograph. Frank Robinson photograph. Starting bid on that is $175. If anybody wants to bid, you can comment, Frank, I've got this. This was not cheap. This authentication. By the way, it's in a Mylar resealable bag, so the holder is in brand new condition. I had this graded about 8 months ago from PSA. It's been laying in the back. Trying not to put it on eBay. I was about to put it out here in one of our display cabinets, but that's a $175 start if anybody wants to get that started. Frank Robinson autograph. PSA authenticated. Slabbed. That is slabbed authenticated. $175 on that. Okay, the silver. We had 31, then 31, and then 32, then 32, then 33, then 33. And then the currency note, $195, and Trent says he's out when Michael got to 200. Final call on that for $200. 200, going twice, going 3 times on that. Going twice, going 3 times. The silver, it looks like Tommy Jones was in first at 33. Tommy Jones was in first at 33, yes. Tommy Jones was in first at 33. So, Michael, you're out on this, but you do have the note at 200, and I'm about to sell that. Let's see what we have here. Trent's back in on the silver at 35. Michael's back in at 35. Okay, this note is sold to Michael McCarter for $200. Michael, that's yours for $200. Next note is, let's do the last large note we have, and that is this $1 silver certificate horse blanket, $35 start. 1923 silver certificate horse blanket, $35 start. $35 start. Okay, let's run through these coins one more time. If you're bidding on this, please put C for currency. C for currency. High bid on this is Michael McCarter, the silver lot, also at 35. We have a 1923, nice 1923 piece dollar, no mint mark. We have an 1878 S Morgan, 1878 S Morgan. 1921 S Morgan. 1922 D piece dollar. 1879 no mint mark Morgan. 1899 O Morgan. 1923 piece, this one has some scratching on it, S. 1923 S piece dollar. 1922 no mint mark piece dollar. And an 1897 O Morgan. High bid on the silver is $36. High bid on the currencies at $40. Trent Shirley has the note for $40. Trent Shirley has the silver for $36. This is a photograph. The signature is just authenticated. It don't actually have a grade on the signature. No grade on the signature, just authentic. $175 start. It is beautiful. Frank Robinson. That is from the Fred Goodwin collection. That is from the Fred Goodwin collection. I have binders full of autographs. I pulled out a couple Mickey Mantles, and I sent them in together. They were the same size. I've got these binders just full of autographs. I don't know if I'll ever have time to look at them. I mean, I've had them now for 2 years. How long have I bought that stuff from them? I've had it for 2 years, and finally I just bought it from them, and that's where I'm at. I don't even know what I have. There's no telling. I've got movie stars, musicians. I've got thousands of autographs. I'm kind of keeping them back for a rainy day. One day when I can sit down and really go through them and send them all off. It's going to cost a fortune to have them authenticated. Some of them's not real, some of them are. That's the problem. So, Michael McCarter is now the high bidder. Michael's at 45 on this. Michael is at 45 on the currency. He's at 37 on the silver. That's the high bid. Let me recap. Let me clear my table and do a recap. And that way I can go get some more case knives as we enter phase 2 of tonight's sale. So first thing, here's our next silver, which is going to be some halves. Before we do that, they're still bidding on all this. Let me run through everything on the table, especially for those just join us. And let me get my tub, because I'm going to put them away as I do that. Let me lay it right here, actually. Okay, so I have one. This is going to be a buy it now on everything. Do you just comment the price? We have my first case. That's called My First Case. That is a $55 buy it now. It's new in the box. It is a red bone peanut. It comes with this pouch. That's a $55 buy it now. There that is. That is a $55 buy it now. I think Greg Gentry wants it. Greg Gentry on that. If you're not putting a letter before these bids, I'm assuming you're buying the knives. Then I had, currency 46, currency 50, currency 52. Where are we at on the silver? Trent Shirley, are you out on the silver? You're bidding on both, but I hadn't seen a bid again on the silver. This one I have not shown. I have not shown this one yet. Wow, what an obnoxiously loud truck. This is a $185 buy it now. It's stickered at $205. It's stickered at $205. This is a $185 buy it now. This is an abalone small swell center jack. Where's Preston Denny at? Where's the Denny's at? I hadn't seen them in a while. We got all these killer knives on sale. This is a $185 buy it now. That's the abalone small swell center jack. That is now a $185 buy it now. $185 buy it now. I'm putting it away. John Wayne knives. These were originally, this is the biggest discount of the night. These were originally $130. I said $78, and then I took a $75 offer. I've got 2 left. John Wayne trappers. $75 buy it nows. $75 buy it nows. I repeat, $75 buy it nows. High bid on the note, 65. The silver is sold. The silver is sold to Michael McCarter. Michael, your pick on the silver. Mikey wants a John Wayne Trapper. Buy it now. Mikey, that is yours for $75. I've got 1 left if anybody else wants one. New in box from case. I've got 1 left. That one's Mikey's. Michael McCarter, your pick on any silver on the table. You can take all, or you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll keep them in that order. He wants the 1922 top left. That's sold to Michael McCarter. And those were $37. We have a 1878, a 1921, 1922, 1879, 1899, 1923, 1923, 1922, and an 1897. Let me give Michael a few more seconds to decide. He's got first dibs. Trent Shirley wants anything he doesn't. And that means Warren Trent's going to be taking them all. You were third and asking to see that again. They're still bidding on this, though. Michael McCarter, once again, the high bidder at $66. 1878, that was a 1921. Then we had a 1922, 1879. Of course, I'm not also telling the mint marks, just the years, 1899, 1923, 1923, 1922, 1897. Now, one of the first things we sold tonight, this is the last 2 we have. These are a $40 buy it now. We have Mrs. Pac-Man and Sonic the Hedgehog before we put these back in our display cabinet. $40 buy it nows on those, Pac-Man and Sonic. The Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man's colorized, the Sonic's a proof. Those are available. He wants 1878 and the last coin. So he wants this one and this one. So Michael McCarter ended up getting 3 of those. And then Trent Shirley gets the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trent Shirley gets the other 7. Those are sold to Trent Shirley. Currency is still going. Michael McCarter's at 72. Corey Branham takes the last Batman for $85. That's sold to Corey Branham for $85. Now, I think I have room to set my tub over here. There we go. All right, so John Wayne, abalone. I like saying that. Let me put up some more silver. I was going to run some halves. We have Walk-in Liberty halves for a $10 start. I'm going to put out a variety of years and dates. $10 start. We have a 1944, no mint mark. 1941, S as in San Francisco. 1942, no mint mark. 1941, S. Greg Gentry's in first at 10. 1942. See if I can find any different years. Here we go. 35, 1935, D. 1920, Philadelphia. I don't think I've said 1917 yet. 1917. Let's see. I might do 2 more. Let's do a 43 and a 44, and we'll call it done there for right now. There's got a little bit of toning to it, but that's a nice 44. And there's a 1943. All right, Greg's in at $10. Those are going once, going twice to Greg. High bid on the currency is 85. And I do have some more right here. I'm going to run the rest of the currency as soon as this auction's over. However, we've been bidding on it for 30 minutes, so I can really only keep one piece of currency going so we don't have too much confusion. Trent and Michael's been bidding on that for a half hour. I have 2 canoes left. This was on sale for $51. These are carbon steel boxed amber bone peach seed jig canoes. Amber bone peach seed jig canoes. Those are a $51 buy it now. $51 buy it now on that. Michael McCarter's at 96. They are bidding on a 1923 silver certificate horse blanket. Michael McCarter has that for 96. Trent was at 91. When you can, could you please show the 2 greater coins? Yes, I'll do that as soon as this silver lot's over. Let me bring those up front so I don't forget. These are Greg Gentry's for $10. Going twice, going 3 times. Going twice, going 3 times. Both canoes 47 each. I sold one. See, somebody earlier, let me make sure I'm not selling for the same price. He offered 45 earlier and I passed, and he bought one at 51. If you're buying both of them, I'll do 100 on both. I'll do 100 on both. Greg's at 12 on the halves. Warren's at 11. Greg's at 12. Okay. Michael's out on this note. Trent Shirley has it for 100. Sold. That's sold to Trent Shirley for $100. All right, let's do this band of uncirculated $1 notes. These are 100 consecutive gem uncirculated $1 notes. This is going to be, let me do some math here, $125 start. $125 start on those. That is 2017 Mnuchin was the Secretary of the Treasury then. 125 start on those. Warren's at 13 on the house. There's Preston Denny. I was just about to say. Greg, $100 for both of these. How could you say no, Greg? $100 for both. Brand new canoes. Warren, you have those for 13, going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to sell those very, very quickly to Warren so we can move on. Preston's at 125 on that. I'm about to sell that to Preston so we can move on very quickly. Very quickly. Sorry if you're hearing me having a drink. Brandon is off the bed. Are you sure, Brandon? Look at this. Look at all this. Let me make you not go to bed. All right, this is sold to Preston for $125. And Warren, these are sold to you for $13. Your pick, sir. Mr. Warren Wilkie. $13 pick on that. He wants the 17 and the 20. 17 and the 20 sold to Warren Wilkie. Those 2 Morgans on top of that stack for $75. Let me see here what I have in on these 2 here. Sold. Gary Samuels, these 2 Morgans for $75. That's sold to Preston. Those are sold to Warren. Those are sold to Gary. All right, here's what's left. I'm going to pick them all up and show these. If anybody wants one, let me know your year. These are going to be $13 for these Walking Liberties. $13 for these Walking Liberties. One more time before I get some new auctions started. We have a 1944, 1941 S, 1942, nice 42, 1941 S, 1942, 1935 D, 1944, 1943. These came from an old estate in Chicago. These have been in the same family for years. Some of this we believe that the original person got these in change possibly in the 30s and 40s and 50s, and they've been in that estate since then. Pretty incredible. That's where those came from. Okay, let's get some new auctions. The table's clear before I end my recap, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in my tub. Dale wants both 1942s first. Dale wants both 1942s. There's one, and there's two. Those are sold to Dale Cooper. Those are $13. Warren Wilkins as well, yeah.
And then we got that.
Preston Denny for $125. Anybody else? I'm going to try to clear off the table here in a second. Okay, new currency lot. Let's do another really cool piece we have, which is this, and this is pretty high grade for the ones I've seen recently. Really high grade. This is a 1934 silver certificate. This is uncirculated. Very, very nice. Very, very nice specimen. $40 start on that one. $40 start on that one. That's a $40 start. Okay, now silver. Let's do the John Wayne first. I'm pretty sure we've had these recently, and they were not cheap. This is a 2021 Tuvalu graded colorized John Wayne. MS-70. Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. John Wayne, colorized, very well made. Not a poorly colorized coin. That's a very well made colorized. Tuvalu, which will have Queen Elizabeth on the back. Quadruple 9 silver, MS-70. That's a $75 start. $75 start on the John Wayne. $75 on the John Wayne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these were $100 plus coin. We've sold them before for $100 plus. $75 start on that. $75 start on that. Okay, currency. Steely Rapiers at 45. I knew Brandon wasn't going to bad. Trent's back in at 46. John Wayne, if you want to bet on that, put S for silver. S for silver. Continuing my clear off of the table, we have a chestnut trapper, a chestnut bone trapper. I was doing these for, $45. New in-box chestnut bone, new case trapper. If anybody wants one, without me cutting my finger open, there we go. $45. $45. I've got 2 of those left. Great price. Great price warning. I still have the canoe. I still have both canoes. We're going to end up selling those to somebody tonight. I'm not going to let those go. I'm not going to let those go away. Okay, then the other abalone I had, this one was $115. This is the tiny trapper, not the mini trapper. This is the tiny trapper. The tiny trapper. Abalone. Tiny trapper. $115 on that. On sale abalone knives. Grab those while you can. I think y'all have seen before. We've rarely discounted those. High bid on the currency is $50 a Steely Rapier. Preston said, well, I don't know where the bids came in on this. I was wanting a $75 start, but we had 65, 69, and Preston's at 69. I was needing a $75 start, but we're almost there. If somebody can bid 75, then I'll say going once, going twice. Preston, you're at 69. I need to do at least a $75 bump on that one to get that where I'm going to stay going once, going twice. Tanner's bringing out some food over here. Are you fasting too?
No. Yep.
I can eat one more time. I'm going to eat again at midnight, and then I'm not eating again until tomorrow, probably at midnight again. Of course, I sleep during the day. I'm nocturnal. I'm a vampire. But it's actually working. You get this app, just you eat about once a day, you're good. I'm feeling a lot better. Larry, that's 115 if you want it. Trent's almost to 75 on the silver. He's at 72. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, and then Trent also has the currency for 51. So high bid on that's 51. Steely's out. And high bid on the silver is not at 75 yet. Abalone's going in the box. The other knife, which we sold 3 of these. We sold 3 of these already. This is the Caribbean Blue. What did I do these for? I think I said $47. Caribbean Blue Stockman, $47. Who wants it? Caribbean Blue Stockman. I've got 3 left, $47. The remaining Liberties for $10. I can't do that on these. Let's see. If you're buying 10, I've got plenty. Here's what I'll do for a random assortment of silver Liberties. They're all going to be those dates. If you want 10, I'll sell them for $115. That's $11.50 each. So if anybody wants 10 of these for $115, that's what I'll do. 10 of those for $115. 10 for $115. All right, Trent gets this note for $51. And if anybody wants this, first one to comment S75 buys that. First one to comment S75 gets the John Wayne. You have to put S75. You have to be first. S75 on the John Wayne. Jeff Duncan said he'll take 10. Anybody else? 10 Walking Liberty halves, random dates. You don't know what you're going to get. I'm not going to try to get you too many bad-looking ones. I'm going to pick out pretty decent ones here. That one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. That's 1, 2. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's give them that 1942. I think that's 10. Anybody else for 115? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more and that'll be a roll. 10 more if you want a roll. And that would be 230. I have a whole bag full of them. I'll pull some more dates out and auction them individually in just a second. Wow, the table's clear, or the auction block's clear. Let me put up a couple new things then. First, let's see what else I got left in currency. I got a $5 Federal Reserve note here. Let's do that one. I have a 1934D $5 note. This looks pretty nice too. 1934D. That is pretty crisp. I'm not seeing any folds. This thing is pretty much almost uncirculated. 1934D $5 Federal Reserve note. I'll start that for $35. 34D $5 Federal Reserve note. $35 start on that. Put that back in its sleeve. Nice and crisp. Almost uncirculated. Could be uncirculated. Trent, of course, is in at 35. And here's the other graded coin. This is not silver, but it's an Apollo 11 50th Anniversary 2019 D early release MS70. I'll start that for $15. $15 on that. That is not silver. That is not silver. That's just it's actually concave. If you can see that, it's concave. It looks like the first footprint on the moon. So it's kind of bowed. It's a concave coin. I guess convex if you're looking at it on that side. Has like a rendition of the moon landing. That is graded. A graded MS70, a $15 start. If you want that, put G for graded. G for graded. And Trent Shirley's at 35 on the $5 note. By the way, we had 2 people within $5 of this. This is a $75 buy it now. That's S75, sold to Philip Sweet. I think at one time I'd sold those as much as 125. Daniel's in at 15 on the moon landing coin. So that's going once, going twice, going once, going twice there on the silver. Okay, let's do some buy it nows. Actually, that's more eagles. I'll just rerun those later. That's more silver rounds. I'll rerun those later. I'm about to end both of these though. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Currency sold to Trent Shirley, $35. No other bidders. Graded coin to Mr. Cripps, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. No other bidders. That's sold to Daniel Cripps. Okay, next piece of currency. Let's do I have any more consecutive? These aren't consecutive. 55. I'll make some of these a buy it now in just a second. We'll see what else I want to put up for auction. I got a couple more. There's another horse blanket. Let's do that one. And I need to put these in sleeves. Yeah, I'll do those next then. Okay, so here's a 1928A funny back. 1928A funny back. Silver certificate. That's a $30 start. $30 start on that. 1928A silver certificate funny back. I've got more silver. Lots more silver. Different rounds and stuff like that. Including Hulk and all kinds of stuff. All the large notes are already sold. Trent's in on that at $30. All right, I got more silver, so if you want to bid, put S for silver. These are going to be a $35 start. $35 start. There's the Incredible Hulk, 1 ounce silver round, Marvel officially licensed. We have a NASA, 1 ounce silver round. These are a $35 start. Apollo 11 moon landing, 50th anniversary. Apollo 11 moon landing, 50th anniversary. There's another Eagle Liberty Bell. That's coin number 4. This is a 35. If you want to bid, put S for silver. S for silver. There's another Prospector, 1984. 1984 Prospector. We have a 1981 Galaga from, I think that's Tavu or Nayu. Galaga, 1981 silver round. If you want to bid, just put S for silver. S for silver. Very cool. Pirates of the Caribbean. The Empress. Pirates of the Caribbean. Where's Janie at? Ah, very cool. Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday. Final call. Trent Shirley has this for $30. Trent Shirley has that for $30. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. Benjamin Franklin. Those are all 1 ounce silver rounds. Philip is in at $35. Going once, going twice. I'm about to sell this other note to Trent. I'm about to sell this other note to Trent for $30. And that's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's sold to Trent Shirley for $30. If you want to bid on the silver, you have to put S for silver, and you need to put your bid. Right now, Dale Cooper's at $36. Dale Cooper's at $36. Otherwise, I don't know what you're bidding on, and I don't know if you're in or out. Tony Murphy's in at $37. That is for choice. Winning bidder will get choice of anything here on the table. I'll go through those in one more time. I'll go through those in just a second, one more time. Okay, I've got a choice lot of 3 uncirculated silver certificates. Choice on any 3 of those. $10 start. Top one is a 1957B. Then we have a 1935E and a 1935G. These are uncirculated. Put C for currency. C for currency, $10 start. That's the only tree of life I have that I'm aware of. I have a whole tub I'm pulling this stuff out of. I don't know really what I have. Okay, so here's the coins. Philip is at $40. I've got the Incredible Hulk, NASA, Apollo 11, another Liberty Bell, A Mark, a 1984 Prospector, a 1981 Galaga, Pirates of the Caribbean, Doc Holliday, the Tree of Life, and Benjamin Franklin. Those are all up for bid. High bid, winning bidder will get choice. Philip R., because I can't say his last name too well, is at $40. Philip R. is at $40. High bid on the currency after a lot of 10s, 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 11s, and 12s. Preston Denny's the high bidder at $13. Winning bidder will get choice of those three. Tony's back in on the silver at $41. We now have an auction. We got multiple bidders on both lots. Okay. I've got a couple. Let's see here. I've got a couple Morgans. They're going to be a $25 buy it now. First one to comment, I don't know, M for Morgan. This is a $25 buy it now. Just a $25 buy it now. It's an 1890. It is circulated. That's a $25 buy it now, though. A capital M from Morgan wins that. Or M25 works. Preston Denny. Preston Denny. That's sold to Preston Denny. Okay. High bid on the silver is $45. High bid on the currency is $15. Harry Lindquist has the currency for $15. Philip has the silver for $45. Preston was first to the Morgan. Trent Shirley was second. Dale Cooper was third. I like that M25 because I have some more stuff I want to do for buy it now, right now. Well, what's left of the currency, we'll probably just auction because there's not much more left, and we have time to auction it. What's the best you'll do on a canoe, a trapper, a Caribbean blue, and that Mediterranean blue knife? Greg's wanting a bundle deal. First, let me wrap up these auctions. Philip R. is at $75 on the silver. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Philip. Philip, your pick on the silver rounds, $45. Let me know which one you want. The silver certificates to Harry Lindquist at $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Harry Lindquist, $15. Now, Harry, your pick, 1957, 1935, or 1957B, 1935E, and the 1935G. He wants all of them. 15, 15, 15 to Harry Lindquist. Philip R. wants the Hulk for $45. Anybody else want anything right here for $45? $45. Philip was after the Hulk. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Philip, I've got another one if you want it, $45. If not, the next person who comments Hulk can have the other one for $45. Tony Murphy wants the NASA coin for $45. That's sold to Tony Murphy. Dale Cooper wants the Doc Holliday. That's one of my personal favorites. I like the NASA and Hulk too, but Doc Holliday, can't go wrong there. Also got an Apollo 11 proof. I have a Benjamin Franklin, 1984 Prospector, Pirates of the Caribbean, the 1981 Galaga. Philip says he'll take another Hulk as well. $45 again to Philip. He had first dibs on that. Next person to comment, M25. M25. I got an 1889 Morgan. 1889 Morgan. M25. I repeat, M25 gets that for $25. M25. Warren Wilkie. Warren Wilkie gets that. Sold to him. Preston was next, then Trent Shirley. Anybody else? Anybody else on any of these silver rounds? If not, I'll re-auction them later. Gallagher, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tree of Life, Benjamin Franklin, Apollo 11, Liberty Bell, Prospector. Those are all still available. Okay, next currency lot. $15 start. $5 red seal. This is going to be a choice lot. $5 red seal. That's a 1963. 1953 silver certificate. 1953A silver certificate. 1953A. 1953A red seal. Trying to keep them all different. You want to bid, put C for currency. So that was a 63 red seal, a 53 silver certificate, a 53A silver certificate. So far all different. A 1953A red seal. That's all different. I'm also putting in a funny back alert, a 1928 silver certificate funny back. And that's it for right now. So that's a 5-piece choice currency lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-piece choice currency lot. That's now up for bid. Trent Shirley's in at 15. I've got more silver to run as a choice lot. Let's do 10 more pieces. Same thing, $35 start. $35 start. We have a 1 ounce 2020 Buffalo. 1 ounce 2020 Buffalo. Lisa Oakley's also in at 15. Trent Shirley 15. Steely Rapier 17. Lisa Oakley 15. We have another 1 ounce Buffalo. That's non-dated. 1 ounce Troy Buffalo. Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. He was kind of smart. 1 ounce Panda. 2020. 1 ounce Chinese Panda. We don't like China, but we'll take their silver. 2020. There's two 2020 Pandas. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. And this is also, yes, this is also 1 ounce silver. What country is this from? Armenia. Armenia. 2, 4, 2, 4, there's 5. There's Noah's Ark. So if you want to bid on these, please put S for silver. By the way, Steely Rapier has the high bid on the currency at 17. Looks like Gary Samuels is in on the silver. Please put S35. S35. What else? I'll add a couple more of these in here from earlier back into this choice slot. Actually, let me take out one of the pandas so we can keep them all different. And I'm going to put a Mrs. Pac-Man back in there. There's the Australian kangaroo from earlier. There's the African wildlife elephant. There's the bass fish. And what else did I have? There's a 1985 Prospector. 1985 Prospector. We had an 84 in the last bunch. Currency's now at 22. Gary's in at 35 on the silver. Going once, going twice. Now, I had recapped all the knives. Let me figure out what Greg Preston wanted a deal on a canoe, a trapper, a Caribbean knife, and a Mediterranean blue knife. Okay, Greg, I'm pretty sure I said 51 on that, and then I said 50. I'm going to put those in for 49. I'm pretty firm. I got these down as low as 45. I'm going to put it in at 43. This is for Greg Gentry. Greg, let me know if you're still watching. So 49, 43. I said 47 on these. I'll do a couple more dollars off on that. That's 45. And then the Mediterranean, the Mediterranean case, let me figure out what I was at. So right now I'm at 137, and then this was, I'm trying to figure out what I sold these for earlier. I think 55. I'll do 53. So I was at 137, 53, $190. Greg Gentry, $190. Buying those four gets you an additional $2, $4, $6, $8 off on top of the already discounted price. Those four, $190. Okay, currency, 20, 18, 22, 25, 23. Trent Shirley's at 26. No other bids on the silver. These are sold to Gary Samuels. Gary, your pick on the silver rounds, $35. Gary Samuels, your pick on the silver rounds. Yes, we will put these in new sleeves. We will put these in brand new sleeves, these notes. Gary, let me know which of the silver rounds you want. Buffalo, Isaac Newton, Panda, Pac-Man, Noah's Ark, Kangaroo, Elephant, Bassfish, Prospector. Philip is in on the currency at 30. We're going to sell all four of these knives to Greg Gentry for $190. There's one to Greg Gentry. There's the second knife for Greg Gentry. There's the third knife to Greg Gentry. And there's the fourth knife to Greg Gentry. Do I have a whitetail round? I think I am sold out of those, Lisa Oakley. Yes, those are all gone. Somebody took the two I had. Okay. So you need an empty box. I'll take the sealed ones. That's why I wasn't getting anything confused. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Show the abalone again. Okay, give me 1 second. No whitetail. Bass fish if it's still available. What's the dates on the note? Okay. Gary Samuels wants the 2020 Buffalo. That's sold to Gary Samuels. Anybody else on any of these for $35? That's a Buffalo, non-dated, Isaac Newton, Panda, Miss Pac-Man, Noah's Ark, Kangaroo, Elephant, Bassfish, and Prospector. Wayne Carr wants the Bassfish. That's sold to Wayne Carr for $35. Okay, the dates on the currency. Let me go through those one more time. High bid is Philip R. Philip R for $30. One more time. We have a 1963 $5 red seal. 1953 silver certificate. That has a blue seal on it. 1953A silver certificate. 1953A red seal. These are all different in variation. And then the 1928A silver certificate funny bag. That's what we have there. Sorry, I had to finish that bottle of water. Okay, Trent's back in at 31. This is choice for anything in here. Anybody else on these? I'm putting these away. That's the second time running those, or at least some of them. Now, where were we? Let's see what else I got in my tub for new silver. I still have stuff I hadn't brought out yet. Let's run this. This is not a bullet. This is not a bullet. Facebook, if you're watching, this is not live ammunition. And please do not put bullet in the comments. Put a letter B. This is a 1 ounce silver It looks exactly like a 45 round. This is a freedom seed. This is what we use against terrorists. We use silver bullets on them. This is just a $25 start. That is a 1 ounce, I like that word, freedom seed. $25 start on that. $25 start. Put B for bullet. That is not real. That's 1 ounce of pure Ag. That is the atomic symbol for silver. That was naturally mined here on Earth. At least I hope it was. Hopefully it didn't come from a different planet. Okay, any more knives? Yes, I was trying to recap everything, and then I was going to go get some more, but I hadn't got done recapping. Let me do the last one as a recap, and this was the Bone Stag. Beautiful knife. These were originally $69.99. I think I was doing these, yeah, for $55. Excuse me, $55 on the Bone Stag. 55 on the Bone Stag. That's a buy it now. Case Stockman. Okay, now we're going to get into some final. Let me wrap up this currency. The bullet is at 30. The freedom seed, I guess I should keep saying. Philip R., you get the currency for 34. Sold to Philip. Philip, your pick on which one you want, or you can take all of them. Trent was out. That's immediately sold to Philip. $55 buy it now on that. We're going to see what Philip wants, and then we're going to go from there. I'm about to start offering some silver, some what I call junk silver, at really good prices, okay, as in wholesale prices. Let me get on my app, actually, and figure out. This is about the cheapest you probably can buy silver for. Let me get on Coinflation here and see what these are melting for. I'm going to use today's. I need to check market, actually. Let's see, 312. Let's see, was silver up today? What it is in pre-market? 2113. 2113. Up today. 30-day high was 2230. It's at 2113 right now. So 312 on these. Let me make sure there's 20 in here. 167, 68, 68, 66, 66, 67, 68, 68, 68, 67, 68, 67, 68, 68, 67, 65. Oh, that's a 64. That don't belong in there. 66, 67, a 69. I think I've got one more of these. There's a 66. So that leaves, also I don't need to lose my feed. Philip takes all 5. All right, so these are all sold to Philip. I believe I said $34. So this is 34 times, or 35, 34. Yes, Tanner knows what I mean. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure I did that right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I feel like I'm playing poker. Not that I've ever played poker before. There's 20, 40% silver halves. So President Kennedy was killed in November of 1963. That following year, they put him on a coin, a $50. He's still on it today. The first year they minted them was 1964. They are 90% silver. From 65 to 1970, they made the same coin, but they made them out of 40% silver. So these are 40% silver, not 90%. There's 20 coins in there. I'm going to sell these for melt value. The melt value in this roll of silver is $62.40. That's what I'm going to sell these for. The first person to comment, $62.40. $62.40. That is the melt value on that. $62.40. That's a whole roll of them. There's 20 of them in there. $62.40. I think I put the wrong lid on it, or this one is not big enough. Close enough. Okay, the high bid on the Silver Freedom Seed is Tony Brown at $32. Tony Brown has this for $32, and I hope my feed is up to date. Let me go ahead and just reset it. Gary Samuels is at $33. Gary has this at $33. This is $62. That's about the cheapest melt on silver you're going to be able to buy. And let me see if I have a whole nother roll here. Let me go through the dates. I've got 68, 67, 67, 66, 69, 66, 67, 69, 67, 69, 69, 66, 68, 68, 69, 69, 69, 67, and 69. I got 2 rolls of those, and I think I have a third. I do, I have a third. Was that 20 of them? Let me add that one. Let me see if that's 20 now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah. Okay, Gary Samuels has this for $33. Tony Brown, you're out. Larry Breeding, you're out. Daniel Cripps, you're out. I'm about to sell that to Gary for $33 so we can move on and finish this sale. We need to move on so we can finish the sale. Wow, no takers on that. That's about as cheap as you're going to find those. Melt. Okay, this is sold to Gary Samuels for $33. That's sold to Gary Samuels for $33. I got 2 pieces of currency left. I need to auction them one at a time. We have a $5 silver certificate. $5 silver certificate. $5 silver certificate. $15 start. $15 start. That's our new auction. $15 start on that. I've got Walking Liberties. $11.50 if you buy 10. $11.50 if you buy 10. I've got some Franklins. Let's put some Franklins up for auction. Did you see my offer on the Tiny Trapper? No, I did not. Also, if anybody asked for anything earlier and I hadn't put it up yet, please let me know. All right, let's auction some Franklins. I think there's some nice ones in here. I'm pretty sure there's some nice ones. Yes, there's some nice ones in here. Lisa Oakley's at 15 on this. Let's do, look at these Franklins, very nice. $11 start on these. $11 start on these. That's a 61 Franklin. 61 Franklin. 61 Franklin. I'm going to put up 10. Let me see if I can put up different years. There's a 63. $11 start on these. 1952. 1952. That's coin number 5. Yeah, I think there's a batch of really nice 61s. There's another one. That's coin number 5. There's a 1958. $11 start on these. Brent Rabley's in. I like Franklin halves. Benjamin Franklin's kind of my guy, you know. 63. If you want to bid, put S for silver, and then your bid. S for silver, and then your bid. There's a 1954. $63. And what do we got here? Whatever this one is. 1960. 1960. Okay. Those are now for bid. Brent Rabley has that for $11. $100 cash, and I'll pick it up this weekend. That was for the Abalone Tiny Trapper. We have somebody else interesting. I don't know if I can do 100 on it. Let me show. That's the small swell center jack. Here is, yeah, on these, I don't know if I can discount those quite that much. Larry, you did offer first. I'll do 110. I'll do 110. I'll do 110. That's the Tiny Trapper. So Larry or Harry, that's pending to him. He asked about that earlier. I forgot to show it to him, or I didn't see his offer. And then you asked for this one. This is an Abalone Small Swell Center Jack. Abalone Small Swell Center Jack. And I can't remember quite what I said on that one. I'm pretty sure I said 195. If someone correct me if I'm wrong. That's the mini Coke bottle or small swell center jack, which was last year's vault pattern. Very nice knife. Pretty sure I said 195. Larry, 110 on that other one. All right, this is sold to Lisa Oakley for $15. That's sold to Lisa for $15. Next piece of currency, 1957. It has a couple stains right there, a couple rust stains right there. Other than that, almost uncirculated 1957, $8 start. If you want to bid, put C for currency. And let me run through all these coins one more time. The 61, no mint mark. 61, no mint mark. The other 61, no mint mark. The 63 is a D. By the way, the mint mark on the Franklin halves are above the Liberty Bell. They are above the Liberty Bell on the back. That's a 63D. 52D. 61D. That's a 61D, the one on the end. 58D. 63D. 54D. 63D. And 1960 plain. That is what we have. Brent Rabley has this for $11. Brent Rabley has this for $11. That's going twice, going 3 times. If you want to bid on these, put S for silver or F for Franklin's. That works too. Something to keep it distinguished from the other one. Wayne's at $12. And that is choice on any of these right here. I do have more silver I have not shown yet. Let me show those right now. We have the newest in stock Canadian maple leaves. These are a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now. Canadian maple leaves. $35 buy it now. If anybody wants one, just say 35. New Canadian maple leaves. It even has the memorial date for Queen Elizabeth, 1952 to 2022. Has the memorial date. Has the memorial date for her reign on the throne, 1952 to 2022. That's a $35 buy now. We have an entire roll of those. New $35 buy it nows. Those are nice. They do great. They have a great reflection to them. See those rays coming out of them? $35 buy it now on those. Okay, so Larry said he'll take that for $110. That's sold to Larry for $110. Brent's back in on the halves at $13. Brent's back in on the halves at $13. Earlier, you may have missed this. What was we selling these for by themselves? I have just a handful of batarangs left. 1 ounce batarangs. $46 buy it now. This is an officially government minted coin. You could take this to Samoa and you could buy a cheeseburger with this. You could walk in a restaurant and pay with this. It has a face value of $5. You wouldn't want to do that because it's worth much more as a collectible piece of silver because it's silver and it's shaped like Batman's batarang. $46 comes new and an airtight. That is from Samoa. We have those in stock. We sold a few tonight, and we sold out of the black colorized ones. But those are $46 buy it now. Very cool. You don't see silver shaped like a batarang every day. Brent has this for $13. Final call. Bob McKinney has the currency for $12. Final call. Bob McKinney has the currency for $12. Final call. Brent Rabley has the silver for $13. Final call. I don't have any more horse blankets. Let's see here. Okay, what else do I have? Well, I didn't sell any 40% halves, So no takers on those. There's more 40% halves. I'm just going to put all those over there. Your first piece of silver needs to be a Silver Eagle. Silver Eagles are great silver investments. They carry a premium. They're beautiful. They're pristine. They're very nice. I don't know any other adjectives to use. A maple leaf's not bad either. This is another, anything that's government minted, this isn't bad either. Any kind of government issued silver. All this collectible stuff, carries premiums, very good. And then if you want your cheapest silver, it's going to be these halves. This is what they call melt silver. This stuff that was in circulation originally. All right, this is sold to Bob McKinney for $12, and Brent Rabley, you get the silver halves for $13. You get the silver halves for $13. Let me know what years you want. Let me know what years you want. But yeah, I'm about to put up some more Silver Eagles for auction right now, so you might get a chance to bid on some of those. But Brent's going to let us know which ones of these he wants. He may want them all. He's going to pick some years if not. He wants all the 63s and the 54. There's 63. There's 63. There's another 63. And there's a 54. And these were $13 each. Anybody else, I forgot the mint marks, but we have 61, 61, 52, 61, 58, and a 60. It's now first come, first serve. Next comments. I have sold every piece of currency. We have no currency left. Currency buyers, good night. There is no currency left. I have sold every piece. There's none in our showcases. There's none from that collection we picked up. There is 0 pieces of currency left, none whatsoever. You can catch us again next week if we have more stuff to sell. Wayne Titsworth wants 61 and 61. I'm assuming these first two, Wayne. Let me know if that's not right. I'm going to give you these first two 61s that were very nice. Sell those to Wayne, 61 and 61. And anybody else, these Franklins are $13. Okay, the silver bars. Sorry, Preston. I'm actually going to put those back in this silver lot. Actually, or can we check Jeff Duncan? Who got, no, somebody got one of each of all those. Preston, are you still on? I'll give you the buy it now price on those. Okay, now for the Silver Eagle lot.
Well, he won that one.
Yeah, these are $36. We have Happy Halloween with the witch's hat and witch's feet. We have the Happy Halloween with the pumpkin, the owl, the moon. These are $36. The Headless Horseman, that's $36. And then we have a 1-ounce buffalo. Those are all $36. Now, our next lot is going to be a $35 start. 2022 Silver Eagle, that's the new back. That's the new back, type 2. Then we have a 2000. These are going to be a $35 start. 2010. So 2022, 2000, 2010, 2021. That's the first year with the type 2. 2016. 2015. If you want to bid on this, put S for 35. S for 35. I've got some more from the last week. 2018. Those are all 2018s. Let's see what else we can add in there. Let's keep it U.S. oriented. There's an 1890 Morgan. 1890 Morgan. See what I got left in my tub over here. This is, I don't think this is I think this is 90% silver, but it's a Mount Rushmore. I don't think that's a 999 silver. I think it's 90%, but it's the United States of America Mount Rushmore commemorative. That's an official government minted. And what else do we have over here? Is this some stuff that didn't sell earlier? Yeah, is there any more eagles or anything in here? I don't think so. So Preston has high. We need at least one more in there. Let's put something in there. I'll put the elephant back in there from Somalia. There's the elephant. Okay, so that's an even 10. All right, there we go. Let me get all these situated, figure out exactly what I have. All right, so Preston has those for $40. Robbie, you're out. Zachary, you're out. And let's see what I have here. Let's see. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Preston Denny, $40. Preston, your pick. 2022, 2000, 2010, 2021, 2016, 2015, 2008, 1890 Morgan, the Mount Rushmore, or the elephant. Preston wants the Morgan. That's sold to Preston for $40. Anybody else on anything there in this choice slot? The Kennedy will be a buy it now, $12. Buy it now for $12. $12 buy it now on that one. $12 buy it now on that one. Anybody else on anything in here? $40. Trent, Robbie, Zachary, or anybody technically that was first. And I think this is just additional 2018s. This is just additional 2018s. Yep, additional 2018s. I can't do that on the Eagles. Which one should I pick? Probably one of these new years, because these newest years are pretty. That's a pretty good deal for these newest Eagles. Probably a 2022 or 2021. That's a pretty good deal on those. I've got more 64 Kennedys. If you just want a nice one, I've got. Let's see here. That's what I have in Kennedy's, $12. You can buy one of these for $40. Give Zachary Franklin the 2022. Invest in what you like. Some of those are the one on top there is very nice. This one is not scratched. It looks like it was taped in a book. It looks like somebody had taped it in a book. And it's caused it to tone blue, and it has some tape residue on it. He wants these two here. Give those to Brent Rabley, 12 and 12. Anybody else want a 64 Kennedy? 64 Kennedy. That's what I used for a ball marker for a long time before I lost it. I used that for a ball marker in golf for all through high school almost, and I think it fell out of my bag or something one day. I used it for 3 or 4 years probably. Okay. Wayne Tisworth said on the Franklins, I'd like the 60, 61, and 61D. Okay. So he wanted the 60, the 61, and 61D. All right. Wayne, I got you. I'll give you the one I just didn't drop. These things are tough. They were made in America. I have more Franklins. Did I pull all those out? Yeah, there's more right here. Okay, so there's the 3 that didn't sell. I was trying to get all the silver rounds sorted. If anybody wants what's left of Silver Eagles, I'm going to tell you my price, and it'll be a first come, first serve. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 Silver Eagles left. That's easy math. First one to comment, $375. 10 Silver Eagles left, $375. 10 Silver Eagles left, $375. Now, let me see what I've got here. That's sold to Robbie, $375. Okay, next, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 silver bars left. $33.50 times 4. First one to comment, $134. That is $33.50 each. $33.50 each. 1 ounce silver bars in airtights. First one to comment, $134. First person to comment, $134. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put these Halloweens in there. We got colorized Halloweens as well. Whoop. That's not a very good airtight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Including those two, that's 10. My stack's a little taller. That's about the same. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including this James Bond that I have not put up yet, which I think originally those were $45 or $50. That's 25 silver rounds. Those are collectible pieces, government issued, bullion, vintage bullion, James Bond colorized, Halloween. There's 25 silver rounds there. I will sell those for the first person who comments $750. $750. That's $30 each for 25 silver rounds. Premium stuff. Prospectors, government issued, kangaroos, Isaac Newton, buffaloes, James Bond, Pac-Man, Apollo 11, Liberty Bell. What else is in there? Tree of Life, Benjamin Franklin, pandas. $750. You got the cash laying around, not a bad purchase. That's buying all of those, 25. Don't think long on that. Now, let's auction off a couple more. By the way, we got to stop pretty quick at 10 o'clock or right at 10 o'clock. So let me go ahead and start running some of our last auctions. I'm going to show you what I have left in Franklin's. Let's do another lot of 10. I've got a 1957D Franklin. 1957D Franklin. We have a 1963. A 1963D Franklin. A 1957D Franklin. A 1961 no mint mark Philadelphia Franklin. A 1963D Franklin. A 1957D Franklin. That's coin number 6. A 1963 Philadelphia Franklin. Unique toning on that one. 58. 1958 Denver. 1961 Denver. And a 1952 Denver. Those are all available. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. $11 start. If you want to bid, put S for silver. If you want to bid, put S for silver. No more knives. Is there any kind of pattern you're looking for? Is there any kind of pattern you're looking for? I see Damascus. I see a couple fixed blades. Some of this stuff's new. It's not really on sale, but I would discount it. I see Damascus. I see Cayenne Orange. I've got a couple military knives left, but not many. I got a Caribbean blue. I got a Mediterranean blue canoe. Is there any certain pattern, color? Pattern or color could really help me out. Brent Rabley was in first on this at 11. Chuck Holt, you were second. Chuck Holt, you were second. Brent Rabley was in first. So, Mr. Chuck, if you want to bid, please put S12 if you want in. The Damascus, I will show you those. I've got 3. I've got a peanut. I've got a large Texas toothpick, and I have a trapper. What orange and blue and Damascus? Have the new patterns started coming in? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. All right, there's the Damascus trapper. There's the Texas toothpick, and there's the peanut. I think I've got 3 different Damascus titles left. Ow. Pop my knee back into place. All right, so Chuck's in at silver at $12. Chuck's in at $12. Here's the Damascus Trapper. Very, very nice. This is a red-orange maple burlwood smooth trapper. Sticker on those are $219.99. $219.95. Excuse me, $219.99. I'll do those for $185 best price. $185 best price. Bob McKinney's at $13 on the silver. If anybody wants one of these, it's $185 buy it now. Originally $220. Damascus Trapper. That is the best steel on earth. I guess what's better, titanium? I don't know if you want a titanium pocket knife though. I don't know, I'm not a steel expert. I'll just stop talking. But that's pretty good stuff. That's $185. The Texas toothpick is $115. $115 on that. Chuck, you're out on the silver. Bob is in at $13. He's bidding on YouTube. His bid's on the screen. You may not see it in your Facebook chat. $115 on the Texas toothpick. And then the peanut. The peanut. 2-blade case peanut. I'll do these also for $115. I don't have any stilettos. No stilettos. I don't know if titanium's really a steel that you can make sharp. I mean, I guess you could, right? I don't know. I've never really made a knife before, but I think Damascus is because of its just very durable quality. You know, I don't think it rusts, and really sharp, easy to sharp. I can't give you the full, you know, science on that, but good steel. Final call on these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bob McKinney, these are yours. Let me know what years you want. Bob McKinney. Let me know what years you want. $13, Bob McKinney. Yeah, the rest, actually, I got a couple more. What is this right here? Chestnut bone. Time's ticking. Mini copper lock. He wants all 3 1957s. If anybody else wants a year out of here, just let me know. Those are sold to Bob McKinney, $13 each. Here's a knife I have not shown tonight. On sale. Originally $68.99. $68.99. On sale price $55. $55. This is a, ooh, very nice. I haven't had that one out in a while. That's $55 buy it now. That's a chestnut bone smooth mini copper lock. $55 buy it now. $55 buy it now. Chestnut bone, that has a lockback mechanism in the center of the handle there. Brent Rabley wants all 3 63s remaining. All 3 63s remaining. 1, 2, 3, and then Wayne, here's what's left. We have a 1961, no mint mark. We have a 1958D, a 1961D, and a 1952D. There's the ones we had earlier. Those still available if you want them. And then, let's see here. Here's the ones I have not put up yet. Wayne wants the 52 and the 58. So do Wayne. I've got one more stack. We got to go through these quickly, though. If you want to bid, now's your chance. 1962, D. 1961, D. 1951, D. 1952. Sorry, I don't have these in frame. 1952, no mint mark. 1958, no mint mark. 1960, $11 start. $11 start. That's the last 2, 4, 6 I have not put up for auction yet. S11 if you want to bid on those. Brent's in first. Going once, going twice. Going once, going twice. I do have a bag of Morgans back here. Let me see what I can do on those. I've got a bag of Morgans that I can sell for $35 each. Chuck Holt's in at 12. Well, it's some that I'm going to pull some out, the ones that's going to be 35. There's some that's got to be put up for auction, but I can show you how many. I mean, these are really nice coins. They just have some odd dark toning to them. Some of them are actually really nice. But see, look at that. See this 1921? It looks blue and black, but it has great detail to it, which the toning doesn't affect the grade. So let me get some together here. Let me pull out some. That's a nice 21. 1901, 1981. That's a nice 21. That's a nice 21. Strong details. Warren's at 13. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 coins there. This is the minimum. I'll sell you for $210. 210. Trent, 210. There's an 1890, 1885, 1921, 1902, 1921, and a 1901. Sell those to Trent Shirley. $210. Final call on these. When this lot's over, I'm going to auction the rest of these. Some of these you want to pay it, stick around for. Look at that one. Y'all see the colors on that? Very unique. It's got great detail too. Give me why they're valuable other than being old and silver. Well, that's the 2 reasons why they are valuable. They're old and they're silver. Morgan silver dollars are the most collectible U.S. silver coin. They're the most collectible silver coin. They're 90% silver. They were made from 1878 to 1905, and then they made them one more time in 1921. We will put them in a baggie so they're not shifting around, yes, or something to stabilize them. I don't know if I have any spare tubes, but we will make sure they're not getting shifted around, yes. These are sold to Warren Wilkie. Excuse me, Warren Wilkie. Warren Wilkie, your pick on those for $13. Your pick on those for $13. What else I got in here? Those are peace dollars. And I still got Walking Liberties. I still got lots of 40%. We're about to be sold out of the Franklins. Trent says I'll pick them up. Okay. Yeah, we'll put them in an individual baggie for you or an airtight. The airtights we have are for Silver Eagles. Warren Wilkie wants the 51D. That's this one. He wants the 52 plain. That's this one. And he wants a 1958. That's this one. Anybody else on those remaining Franklin halves? Anybody else on those remaining Franklin halves? That is a 62D, a 61D, and a 1960 Philadelphia. Now, let's do these Morgans. We're going to start these at 35. Here's that first one, 1891. 1891, $35 start. This is an 1891S. 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 Brent says he'll take the last three for 13, 13, 13. This is from that estate I was telling you about in Chicago. Old money, meaning it's been in the family. Hadn't been a lot of probably hands touch it since we're touching it right now. This is a $35 start. There's an 1881. Very nice Morgans here. 1881S. I like the colors to these. They're very unusual. There's a 1921. Boy, that's hard to see. I don't think that's a mint mark. 1921. The second coin was a 1921. It's blue and purple. There's another 1921. Great details on this one. The highest point of the coin, if you were to look at this at a true flat plane, the highest point of the coin would probably be the edge and then the chest of the eagle. And so one of the first things I look at when I'm looking at a silver dollar is the chest of the eagle. If it has a full chest of feathers, then it's immediately probably going to already be a pretty nice coin. 1921. Another 1921, just odd toning on these. It looks like they were probably stored, they were wrapped up in something. Another 1921. 1900. 1900, turn of the century. That was made in New Orleans. That's an O. And another 1921. All right, so that's 10 coins. Zachary's at $38. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Franklins left. 5 Franklins. First person to comment, $60. That's $12 a piece. 5 Franklins, $60 buy it now. First person to comment, 60. First person to comment, 60. You get my 1 copper lock for 55, orange and blue. Okay, yes. Sell Greg Gentry a copper lock for 55. That's sold to Greg Gentry for 55. The remaining Franklin, $60. Let's see who takes those. Somebody's got to. Trent Shirley's at $39 on the silver dollars. Get all my baggies out. I will show you what one of the orange knives looks like. I've got, and then I can tell you the different patterns without having to get them all out. I can tell you the different patterns. This is the first one I'll do. This is a $60 buy it now. This is the orange cayenne. I guess if you want this, please comment Trapper, not 60 since the Franklins are still on the table. Humpty Dance 90 was in first at 39, Trent. Humpty Dance first was in first at 39. That's a $60 buy it now. That is an orange cayenne bone trapper. $60 buy it now on that. $60 buy it now on that. Very nice knife. We've sold a lot of cayenne orange. Trent Shirley's back in on the silver dollars. Winning bidder will get choice of these, the years on the Franklins. Brent, we have a 61 Philadelphia. The 61s in here are really nice, as you can see. This is a 61D. There's another 61. That's a Philadelphia. We have a 1952 D. And we have a 1958 D. What patterns do you have in the orange? I see a swell center jack. I've got a Stockman, a Slimline Trapper, and I think that's it. We've sold out of a couple different ones. Is that a Peanut? No, that's a Stockman. So yeah, a Trapper, a small swell center jack, a Slimline Trapper, and a Stockman. Scott Apple's on. Everybody lock up their money. This guy, yeah, I can tell you and Seth are definitely kin. I'll just put it that way. Brent Rabley takes the silver halves for $60. Brent takes the silver halves for $60. Trent Shirley is the high bidder at $40 on these. There's no doubt after you hang around Scott Apple and Seth Hackett, you can tell that they're kin. Nephew and uncle. There's no doubt. He's actually starting to morph into you. Trent Shirley has these for $40. Going twice, going 3 times. Wayne, the Kennedy halves are already sold, or the Franklins. I do have 3 Kennedys left. Let's do a quick bite now on those. I sold the others for $12. I've got 3 Kennedys left for $33. 3 Kennedys left for $33. 64, 64, and 64. 64, 64, and 64. Those are a $33 bite now. 3 64 Kennedy halves. I can't believe no one took the big bundle lot on the silver bullion or the bars. Okay, so I'm assuming Humpty Dance is out. We have a new bidder, Kelly O'Shea. And so that means, Trent Shirley, you're out on the Morgans. Trent says he's out. Kelly O'Shea, possibly a new buyer, definitely a new bidder. You've got the high bid, and now this is going twice, going 3 times to you. The winning bidder will get the pick. The winning bidder will get to pick which one you want. The way we'll do it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in those orders. I do have some peace dollars I will do for a bite now. Let's see what we have here. Let's do them in groups of 5. I've got 5 random peace dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 2 lots of 5. No picking, no choosing. Those are peace dollars. I'm going to do those for $32 each. They're nice. There's 5 of them there. So the first person to comment $160. The first person to comment $160, you get 1 stack of peace dollars or the other. $160. I will show you what some of them look like. 1922. Same thing with these. They have a dark toning to them. Just there's no loss of detail. 1926, especially this one. The back of this one's almost black. Great detail. 1922, 1922. $32 each. I've been selling these in the store. We have them in our display cabinet. $39.99. We've been selling them. 1922, 1922, 1922, 1926, a nice 1923. Kelly O'Shea, you're the winning bidder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 choice lots. These are $41 a piece. Your pick on which one you want. Let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 10. Your pick, and then anybody else can have dibs on next. Right, Tanner? Kelly O'Shea. By the way, all first-time buyers, Kelly O'Shea's bought a record from us before, so Kelly is familiar. Kelly wants coin number 3. This one right here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Make sure I pick you the right one. That was the 1881 S. It's a nice coin. They're all nice. That's sold to Kelly O'Shea. Thank you. Trent says, would you take 40? These are $41. Brent wants 1891 and 1901. 1891 and 1901. Now I've got to be able to find these. 1891 and 1901. 1891 and the 1901. That might have already got picked. What did he just take? Trent. Or he went number 3. What year was that one? That wasn't.
81.
There wasn't a 1901. I got 1891 here for you. I've got that one. And we have the rest on the table are 21s. Brent may have meant 1900. This is a 1900. If not, then Zachary gets that one. Now, Trent, if everybody's done picking, if you want the rest, yes, I will take $40 for the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1891's good. All right, so give Zachary the 1900. Zachary, you got the 1900. And yes, Trent, I will sell the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 3 picked. I'll sell the other 7 for $40 each. Those are unique. 7 times 40. 7 times 40 should be 280. Yes, that would be 280 on the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 280 on the rest of them, $40 each. Brent Rabley says he'll do 160 on the Morgan stack to the right. That was, is that what I said earlier? 32 each, yes. So those are Brent Rabley's for 160. These are Trent Shirley's for, what did I just say? 280. Yeah, I almost said 780. That sounded a little high. 280. 280. So there's another stack for 160. Anybody else? That was 2 great pickups. You got a 1900 Morgan. I love that year. 1900, 1899. The last 2 piece, there's 3 piece dollars left. It is a 1925, a 1922, and a 1923. 1923. I love that whole era, 1899, you know, all the, what was it, the World's Fair. Could you imagine going to the World's Fair? They had all the newest innovations and all the stuff you could have went and looked at. And for 1900, if you could go in a time machine and walk through there, they had steam engines and everything that was on display and new technologies, art. Okay, the show is over. If there's anything else you decide you want, let me know. I still got the Damascus. I still got all the bullion. We've got to clean up. Tanner's got to get all this sorted and invoiced. Trent Shirley said 31 on the piece dollars that's left. 30 on the piece dollars that's left. What was I at? 32? All right, go ahead and sell those to them. Sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $30 each. That's $240 sold to Trent Shirley. Schedule for the week. Tonight, we're going to invoice all this, or we're at least going to get it packaged up by when Tanner sends invoices. Yes, and Trent, if you can pay in cash, that would help out a lot. Keep in mind, if you're local and you're picking up, if you can pay us in cash, that is great. That saves us on the credit card fee. We 100% love getting cash because we're still having to, it's all being reported, of course. Cash helps us for credit card fees. Some people do on coins. They don't have a business license. They sell stuff and just can put it in their pocket. We can't. But the credit card fees helps us a lot. $100 sale. Did I do that right? Let's see. $100 sale. I think that's 0.035. Yeah, $3.50. $3.50. So, you know, if you come in and you buy $100 worth of stuff, if you can pay us in cash, we save $3. That adds up. Yeah, but on these coins, like Tanner just said, these coins, that's a lot. Some of these coins we're selling, we're making $4 and $5 on. So sometimes taking a credit card fee, we don't even make money on one of those silver dollars. So no 3% discount. No, that's why it helps us to pay in cash. You're helping us. I'm not helping you, Warren. I'm not helping you. There is some people who have these huge invoices that pay, that are out of state. I'm going to try to get up where, you know, we've billed people before for $8,000 invoices and they pay with a credit card. And I'm like, holy moly, that's a lot of money. That's, you know, that's a lot, $280. I'm going to start giving maybe a 1% discount to do an ACH draft. I'll have to have your checking and route number, but we can draft it and we'll give you a 1% discount, which if you're constantly getting $2,000 and $3,000 invoices from us every week, which a lot of y'all are, you know, 1% on, you know, 50,000, it's a little bit of money. So, but yeah, PayPal, we can't use those because it messes up all of our invoicing system. We have to use Square because we use it for all of our invoicing. Thousands of transactions. If we started using other companies, it would be we have to keep it underneath one umbrella. My shipping department, which is now Ed and Doug, would shoot me. And Tanner, he helped a lot this week. And Josh having to invoicing. I couldn't imagine invoicing through 5 different companies. That would be chaotic. So, but if anybody knows a credit card company servicer that doesn't charge fees, I will gladly start using them. But most of it is 3.5%, 4%. Well, it's actually, if you pay an invoice, if you're one of our out-of-state buyers, it's actually 15 cents on that. Did you get my message that sent a bank draft? I have a sticky note on the counter. I saw the name Trent Shirley, and I was like, Trent Shirley? And I was thinking about all of our record customers. I was like, I don't know a Trent Shirley, and I forgot you were a coin buyer. But yes, we can get that set up for basically an auto debit. So basically, you can get an invoice, and you're just like, as soon as you get an invoice, we can charge your card. Some people do that with us. They don't even want to see the invoice. They're just like, pay it, ship it to me. So, okay, thanks everybody. Good night. I'm hitting the button to end the feed. We'll be back tomorrow for records. Tomorrow's records, Wednesday's records, Thursday records, and then there's no sales on Friday and Saturday. Maybe Saturday, but I don't think so. Probably just Friday. I'm going to keep Saturday a game time decision. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.